What's going on? This is Shango Ray, aka Emperor Go. How are you? I hope you are well. I decided to make this particular hex text reading, which is a weekly read I do for the hex text mob. Okay, you want to know how to join? Just if you know how to read, where is that? There it is, right there. One more time. Okay, so one of the things that we do here, I got a little giveaway we're about to do here on the hex text. I'm also going to start upping the ante as far just like little exclusives for those who sign up. All right, so there's the number. Go ahead and sign up. All right, now this particular reading, I use a particular system for it. Hold on, let me see the comments. Let's see what's going on here. Letitia Strong, shout out. Goddess, what's up? Deaconess Smacky, what's happening? Is there a way? There's private chat, comments. I'm going to put a link so you can get the book that I use, the very book that I use for these weekly reads. And it is this. Jason Voorhees, what's going on? Jason, you're up actually tonight on the 2023 personal Shangodamus forecast. Okay, the psychic forecast for your whole 2023. No, I don't use this system, but this is a very accurate system. I gotta say, for this being so like in a book, that and this system is actually real old, but this is the book I use for these readings. I do implement some of this information into my own system, but it is, once again, my own system is more just intuitively based. This is more like a kind of like a calculated thing. But I have a link that I'm going to put in there. You know what I'm saying? My little affiliate link. So if you want to, hey, go ahead, order it. Shit. This is what I use. All right. Cheers. Where's my fucking cocoa bomb? Cheers. I'm at work now. Okay, cool. I did. I had a great birthday. Thank you so much, Deaconess. We're going to get right into it. But before we do, let me get my face out of here. Never mind that. You can't hear me in the, can we do it like that? There's nobody to, hold on. I'm trying to figure this shit out, bro. That's not working. That ain't working. That ain't working. All right, well, you're just going to have to see me then, okay? So that's what it's going to be. But basically, what you want to do to really make these readings come alive for you, okay? What you want to do is you want to, if there's somebody important to you, you want to find out the month and the day they were born. You want to go to Google. You want to go to Google, okay? And you want to Google the month and the day and the words cards of life, okay? And you will find the first thing that pops up is going to be which card is ascribed to their birthday. Bree Hall, hey, what's going on? Welcome, Bree Hall. So if you want to learn, like if you want to see these people pop up in your readings, this is how you do it. You know what I'm saying? And you will see them pop up in your readings, all right? So I'm trying to figure out, I've never done it like this before. Usually it's just a picture of the card so you could see where we're at. So I'm trying to figure out, what is this present shit? I don't even want to hit that button because I don't know what it's going to do. Thank you, Felicia Beeks. I appreciate you. Say happy belated birthday. And Bree Hall just showed up because she's delicious and she just wants to just show up and bounce. Okay. Let me see it. All right. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this. I'm trying to figure out how to just, let me see. Just give me 1 second here. It ain't gonna work like that. Yeah, you know I'm talking about you, Bree. Shit. All right, look. We're just gonna get into it. I think, like I said, I'm trying to find out how to put this picture on here to where I can show you what your cards are. And I don't think I thought this process through to that extent. Okay. Let's see here. Shit. Because I want you to see the cards. You know what? Is there a way I can just exit solo layout? Can you not see the cards? No. Thank you for your patience, by the way. I do appreciate that. Cinema layout. Is that going to help me? Is that going to help my cause? Oh, you know what? Maybe, what is this? I'm going to press it. Slides. You have no slides. All right, just a second. Upload a file. Thank you for your patience. Like I said, you know what I mean? Because I've never done it this way. Usually there's just a picture of the cards and you hear my voice, you know. A report. What's this? This ain't gonna work out like this. I might have to just come back and do it the old-fashioned way. I don't think this is gonna work out that way. There's one other thing I need to try. Hold on. Because I don't know how to, we'll do it this way with the virtual background. See if it works. I know. I just kind of thought of doing this shit impromptu. So, you know, usually I try and like test it out, you know what I'm saying, and make sure it works before I go doing this shit live. But hey, I'm a rule breaker. I'm a maverick. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't give a damn. All right. So we're going to try this. We're doing a virtual background. I don't know how well this is going to work. If it doesn't, then, well, here we are. See, I could scoot over a little bit. And now there's like a big lag with the thing. This ain't going to work. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? We've already wasted enough time. I'm just going to get straight into it. So you're not going to really be able to see the readings. All right. That's just the way it's going to roll. It's just the way it's going to roll. All right. Maybe I can do it like this. Let's see how this works. Can you see that? Fuck that shit, bro. We ain't doing it like that. I'm just going to go for it. All right. So this time we're starting off like this. And unfortunately, I know I just told you to look up your person's or people's birth date so you could see, keyword see, your card or their card in this mix. But I'm having a little bit of a challenge with this because I've never done this part like that, like I said. But we're going to just get into it. So Monday for the 12th, your cards are the 6 of diamonds, the 2 of diamonds, and the, well, I'll be damned, 8 of diamonds. You got kind of a good hand on that. See, that's your 6 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds. That's your Monday. All right. That is also in this period known as your Mercury period. Every day is its own period. There's your Mercury period, and they don't go in order of what you think they should. Okay. So this card indicates the first one, the headline, 6 of diamonds. This indicates a change, a lack of change, because 6s are always, they're a steadier. They steady whatever. So if you're entering into a 6 vibe, then whatever the hell you had going on, entering into that 6 vibe is just going to continue. Basically is what it's saying. It's also a very karmic card. Okay. So this card indicates a lack of change of business affairs, a smoothing out in this area. Under a 6 of diamonds, there is no escape from debts or obligations. So you're going to have to pay like your way. All right. Pay what you owe. And or you're also going to get repaid. And that can be in a good way or a bad way, depending on what you had planted. All right. So it works both ways. This influence does not support changes in business. And you may find any travel plans or business changes will get postponed until later. All right. Underneath that, you see the two of diamonds. I know a two of diamonds. Yeah, I know a two of diamonds. All right. Good thing this is for you, the audience, right? So the two of diamonds. Here we have, see, once again, put you up. There's your two of diamonds, right? You see how they fall in a row. So here we have a business communication or meeting that comes and goes real quick. One thing about Mercury, shit's fast. So whatever comes in the Mercury vibe doesn't usually hang around too long. It's very flighty, much like myself. Okay. See what we got here. Going back to the comments. Yeah, yeah. Letitia Strong. Okay, you're a 6 of spades. Okay, see, Bree Hall be up on her shit with her little tasty ass. Okay, she be up on her shit. She knows. You got that spade action going, huh? Well, guess what? 6 of spades, you say? Trying to see if you show up here. No, you don't. Maybe your personality card, though. Queen of spades. Anyways, we're gonna continue. So, yeah, there's something that could come in and go as far as a partnership, some type of agreement, some type of a contract. Under Mercury, this partnership may happen suddenly and last only a short time. It may be a quick investment and pays quick returns as well. All right. Underneath that, and they cut off my picture. I guess you'll see. You got one of the big mama jammas. So let's just say you had fucked up cards in one of the things, or you didn't really like it. The 8, the fact that there's an 8 of diamonds there, well, Bree already knows. Bree already knows what that means. If you have an 8 in your shit, it means like, don't worry about it. It's like your get out of jail free card. And they're all diamonds. So, you know, this is like money related. It's also value related, i.e. what's most important to you. And I'm always talking about values because they're valuable. They're important. Okay. So this card represents this 8 of diamonds. All right. This card represents money coming in quickly or unexpectedly and a rapid gain of a desired financial object. And this may have been motivated by impatience or may have been the result of you having some invaluable information or because of some short trip that you take now. This is one of the few times when get rich quick schemes just might actually pay off. Okay. That also applies to gambling and, you know, games speculation. Hey, right on. Appreciate that, Wise. You see? Hey, Susie. Shout out to my crazy Canadian, Susie C. What's going on with you? All right. So in any case, you will have quickly gained some financial power during this period. Although, once again, whatever comes fast can leave fast. Okay. Yes, that is what she said. All right. So this is such a powerful and stabilizing influence, though, the 8, that it will produce very good results during this period, even if your other Mercury cards are fucked up. Okay. So we're moving right along. Now, excuse me, Tuesdays for us that I know of represents Mars. But in this system, the next day is what is called your Venus period. So on Tuesday, the 13th, that's your Venus period. And what are you starting it off with? You're starting it off with a good card. To be honest, one of the powerhouses of the 52 cards. All right. The 10 of spades. See, this is you. 10 of spades. All right. So where we at, y'all? V Nice. Kisses. Cali, LA in the house. That's right. So the 10 of spades, Tuesday, 13th. Okay, this is you. I only have 2 hands, but shit. You know what I mean? You see the 8 right there in the middle? Underneath that, you have the ace of fucking diamonds and then the jack of diamonds. It's hard to see that. I'm going to have this worked out. So if I do it again like this, you know, face to face, nose to nose, toes to toes, it'll come out right. But we just got to get it moving. All right. So this is a card of success. 10 of spades is a real powerful card. Card of success and happiness in love, home, money, work, health, and family. It's an influence that overcomes negative bullshit. And that's your headline. So that's good. This success may be connected to females in some way or to the arts and music, because Venus is also with that shit too. All right. So this is a good influence for a working marriage or for working with large groups of people. Business expansion is favored. All right. So remember that. That's if you have a business. Okay. I'd like to add too, it's also good for, like I said, especially physical and work, because for me, spades also highly represents work, whatever your work is, and your physicality, your health. Okay. Going to the next level. However, tens are funny because they can also go down too. You know what I mean? So depending on what's been going on with you. So we have Ace of Diamonds. You already know what the Ace of Diamonds is. You know what the Ace of Diamonds is. New beginnings. For what? For some valuable shit, for some money. Okay. This card brings a desire for money to help others in some way, or a desire to live in a more luxurious manner. Tens can be iffy. Yes, they can. Listen to Miss Tasty. Okay, she's giving you the game. She knows. She's aware of this. All right. Basically, as an indication of charity or sharing of wealth, you will work hard for those you love during this period. During this period, you may choose to spend time with friends that further your financial plans or with those of strong financial backgrounds. Be careful that the love of money doesn't come before the love of your friends and family. And some of you needed to hear that. Some of you would sell your mother. You'd sell your moms. Okay. Underneath that ace, the final card here, Jack of Diamonds. During this period, you have a powerful and financially creative influence that could help you attain more money. And who don't want that? This influence is especially good for those who sell items of luxury, beauty, for the home, or any items to women. Okay, so all you affiliate marketers out there marketing the rose to women, you're going to have a great day. All right. Thank me later. Okay. For some of you, I just gave you a light bulb. Okay. This is also a good influence for those in the arts. Use this influence to come up with better ways to marketing yourself or your products. Your creative energies are flowing, and this could cause the money to flow your way. This card is also a signal of your involvement with some younger, could signal your involvement. And this is why you want to know who's what and what's who, so you can see if they pop up. So this could signal your involvement with some younger or romantic male of the diamond suit. If so, the relationship will be congenial and pleasant. Hopefully that doesn't mean boring. Just remember that jacks do not always tell the truth. Could be fun though. So being that it's a jack, I think it's going to be lit. Yeah, for real, right? Hey, no problem, Jason. I'm going to have your 2023 Shango Damas personal forecast coming to you tonight, early morning hours, my time. So you should be in pocket. Okay, what's next here? I had to pull it on my phone because Ray Hall sent me a friend request. Okay, we have a a psychic poacher. Hey, what's going on, light? Peace to me. Even though you're encroaching on my broadcast. Hey, what's going on, brother Nicholas? I got about 5 different 2023s that I have set aside today. So I believe you're in there too, also, Nicholas. Okay, so next Wednesday is the Jack of Spades. All right. So for Wednesday, the 14th, it's the Jack of Spades. We only got to turn one more page. There we are. All right. And this is your Mars period according to this system. Okay. So your Jack of Spades in the Mars period is this. This is the headline now. Okay. So picture it. Picture it. Beware of dishonest dealings with men or legal involvements during this period. Don't be tempted to take shortcuts, fam, at the expense of honesty. If you get ripped off, the lesson you learn may not seem to be worth the price you paid for them. Be watchful of attorneys if you're dealing with some type of attorney, especially because the ones you attract at this time are probably not very honest. Who'd have thought? Dishonest lawyers? What? So you have a lot to lose if you or they are not working by the book. Using this powerful influence to generate more creative ideas for your work or your business. Jack of Spades is like one of the best as far as like getting the word out, creativity, an artist card, but it's also the thief card, right? You better hit her up. Right. Bree, that's like one of our shits now. It says I checked out. All right. So we know now. You may also find there are one or more men of the spades suit. That's why you want to know who's what and what's who. For whom you feel some attraction or anger. So it's like you don't know whether you want to fight them or fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Just it works out that way. Underneath that, you have the Five of Diamonds. You got the Five of Diamonds. Oh, you know a change gonna come when you see a Five of Diamonds. Under this influence, impulsive actions or competing with others could cause a loss of money. Trying to stunt, you know what I mean? Trying to stunt. This could also represent a business journey or changes in your business, hence the five. There may be interference from some male in a business deal. This is not necessarily a negative influence, as it could provide the impetus for positive change. However, under Mars, you must guard against too much aggressiveness or impatience, as these could produce negative results. Hold on, I want to put this book in the chat. Oh, you just finished it? Yeah, I did too. I finished it when it ended, Bree. You know what I'm saying? Like a good viewer should. All right. So hold on. What's the name of this shit? Cards of Your Destiny book. I'm gonna put this in the chat and I'm gonna see if can I pin this shit? Am I able to pin it? I don't think so. All right, so never mind that. Fuck that. Underneath that Five of Diamonds, you have, guess what? A 10 of Clubs. That's like super brain power card, okay? Especially, yeah, 10 of Clubs, baby. Absolutely. Bree, are you finally having your wine? Because I see you posting all the time about that glass of wine that you just can't look forward to getting to. I sure hope you got it, you know? Wednesday, Mars. This influence, the 10 of Clubs, okay? And I know a 10 of Clubs as well. Unfortunately, this influence brings success in most areas of life, especially related to education, speaking, writing, or teaching in relation to men. Success comes through applying your understanding of human nature and common sense. This influence could indicate success in a legal matter or lawsuit, or any matter that you're aggressively pursuing or that deals with groups of men, such as fraternities or associations. You will be recognized now. Okay, that's what they say. You had it a few hours ago. Okay, have another one. All right, let's have another one. Just because, why not? All right, so we're moving into Thursday, and Thursday, yes, this Thursday matches with our week as far as the day, the influence, the almighty Jupiter. Okay, that's what we're dealing with. I think this is everybody's favorite time of week. They don't even possibly know what influence they're in. They just know that shit ends up being extra lit in Jupiter. So your card that you have, number one, is for this week, Thursday, is the Three of Spades. You see, underneath that, you have the Eight of Clubs. That is an eight, yeah. And then you have, oh, damn this fucking shit, the Queen of Clubs. All right, so this is a time when diversity usually brings many blessings. All right, this influence is actually favorable for many things, believe it or not, such as gambling or short-term speculation. You know, people most likely think of gambling as, you know, playing a lottery or bingo or some shit. Certain forms of the stock market are just like a lottery. So if you're investing in stuff like that, or I forgot the name of it, where you can get in, it's really aggressive, and either you're going to hit big or you're going to lose. You know, you might want to, you know, try a little bit of that this Thursday. Okay. If you can handle the risk. All right. You can use a glass right now. Well, come on, Wise Fox, get you a glass. Shit. We got them in the back, okay? We even got the little thing that you hang around your neck that you hang your glass on. You know what I'm saying? We're professionals here. With this Three of Spades influence, success is also possible in two areas at once, or in business that involve artistic or creative expression. This is called the artist card, and thus is very favorable for any sort of art or expression of ideas. In Jupiter, it could bring great financial success if channeled into positive creative work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then you have an Eight of Clubs underneath that, which is showing me that Thursday, your Jedi mindfuckery is going to be at an all-time high as well. So there is that too. That never hurts. It never hurts. Your power of mind can bring you much success with money and business at this time. The proper application of education and knowledge will bring noticeable success with your business and people dealings. Did you know that? You probably didn't, huh? Okay, now you do. Your mental gifts are the source of your greatest benefits at this time. Success among groups of people is indicated, such as meetings or places where you speak or teach. You have more power than usual now, okay? So use it wisely for popularity and profit. This is probably one of the best influences for increasing your financial gain this year, that Eight of Clubs. So be sure to take advantage of it. It works especially well for those who have some business, hustle, or whatever of their own. But even if you are employed by someone else, your mental power could bring you a promotion or some form of greater success. It's true. It is so true. And then you got the Queen of Clubs after that. Dude, you're on a roll. Okay. But we ain't seen your Saturn yet. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay. Much success, both professionally and financially, is possible this period by applying your intuition and organizational abilities. All right. In work, this powerful card of mind power and intuition will give you insights. This is important, man. This is what separates the girls from the women, the men from the boys. Okay. You look at any powerhouse, whether they're an investor, whatever, even just navigating their own, whatever business they have, you need to have that intuitive edge. All right. This powerful card of mind power and intuition will give you insights into better ways of making money through whatever your business is or whatever. Creative writing ability or organizing, overall business acumen that will help you in many ways, though you may find yourself a bit on the impatient side, as some of you are. And I know because I am too. So I'm not casting stones. The mental quickness you have will be worth it. Any and all women who have birth cards of the club's suit. So listen up. If you know a bitch with the club's suit, any one of the cards, they could be either a financial or other blessing to you this particular day, as well as the rest of the week. So that's why you want to know who's what and what's who. Look to them for guidance and help. Wise Fox said, I had framboise for my birthday, and I don't even know how to pronounce that shit. Low alcohol amount, though. Mine is Jack of Clubs. Well, hello. Expect a call from me then. All right. So moving on. We got the almighty Queen of Clubs. See if you can see this. They let me. See that? Queen of Clubs, followed by the Six of Hearts, followed by the Four of Hearts. This is Friday. I know, right? In this system, Friday is the Saturn day. I'm like, ugh, but that's what it is. During this period, you will have to be careful of what you say and how you say it, okay? Any impatience on your part could result in más problemas, more problems than it's worth. Most clubs women you meet or associate with will seem burdensome or difficult now, okay? Difficult, each perhaps with a different lesson to teach you. And you know, Saturn loves to teach. Saturn loves to make, I mean, there is so much to be found in self-discipline and, you know, working hard and things like that. But Saturn's all about that. So don't expect Saturn to be, you know, soft on you. All right. Be on the lookout for women of the club's suit, especially those who you are romantically involved with. These are likely to prove troublesome or burdensome in some way. All right. Not my words. What's his name? John Lee Murphy. Oh, Robert Lee Camp. Okay, shit. And if that wasn't good enough for you, we have a karma card in Saturn. So you know what that means? That means that bitch is going to be turned the fuck up on steroids. And your card is the Six of Hearts. Six of Hearts with the Four of Hearts. All right. Y'all liking this so far? Or should I just stick with the picture? Let me know in the comments. During this period, you'll be face to face with the results of your words and your deeds. You hear me? All that shit you done talked. All that shit you done did. It's time to pay up. Now that could be good shit or bad shit. Especially in the areas of love and friendship. This card often brings one or more karmic relationships throughout the week as well. All right. As well as many lessons about taking responsibility for our action and sexual expression. They went deep with it there. Like who you fucking, all right? You're going to pay for who you fuck, all right? You might pay a little. You might pay a lot, okay? But you're going to pay, all right? Z Bell. Happy 12/12, yo. Yeah, so you just heard it right there. Ladies, sometimes it pays to hold an aspirin between your legs, okay? You understand what I'm saying? All right. So the net result of this period will be more maturity. Knowing that what you give is what you receive. That is the brass tacks of things. That is where the rubber hits the road. It really is. There's no escape from that to some degree. Right on, Z. This will lead to more success in relationships later. But at first, you got to pay your fucking tab. Okay. You will pay your tab. We often are unaware of how we are acting or how our acts and speech are affecting those around us. I know I sure was. I ruled with an iron fist, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not proud of it. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just a fact, all right? The Six of Hearts in Saturn will serve to increase your awareness in these areas. And your other Saturn cards may define who you could have a karmic relationship with. That's why you need to know who's what. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, follow with me. Or what's who. That's right. I heard y'all in unison, okay? So your other Saturn card may define who you could have a karmic relationship with or tell you more about the relationship challenges that may occur during this period, all right? Z, you laying it on thick, girl. You know, you be laying it on thick. I can't even be mad at you, all right? Hold on, no. Let me see here. All right. Oh, Four of Hearts. Y'all are lucky, though, because this Six of Hearts could have been a bitch, all right? But you got this Four of Hearts now. So this period could see you or someone you love recovering from illness or other troubles that have been present. Marriage is also a possibility now. Marriage in Saturn? I don't know about that. You may marry someone older, younger, or who is marked by burdens or restrictions. All right. Your own marriage could be a source of burden, which is common, right? Or responsibility now. And you may not seem as happy or as light as in other times. Of course not, because you're married. Okay. Marriage for status or money is also a possibility with this influence. All right. Oh, she's pulling all the stops out. Now I'm Grandmaster too. Okay. Shout out to Z Bell. All right. I'll take it, baby. I'll take it. This card tells us that whatever your other Saturn card represents, it will have something to do with your marriage, family, or home life. This is a good card that can bring good results, though it will take some effort. If you're prepared to work hard during this period, that's the key word. Every time under this Saturn period, it's always the same shit. If you're prepared to work hard, if you're prepared to bust your ass because you might need to, and because not everything is fucking easy, and because not everything is just going to come to you because, oh, you want it. Like, that's just not how everything works. So if you're prepared to put in them blood, sweat, and tears, then you're gonna reap well. Okay. So this is a good card that can bring good results, though it will take some effort. So if you're prepared to work hard during this period and keep your relationship and family goals in the forefront of your mind, this card could indicate a favorable outcome to whatever situations arise. Straight up. Moving along. Next we have our wonderful Queen of Diamonds, peep her, all right? Followed by that Four of Spades, which is also another good card. And if you want to get even more specific, then you have a Seven of Spades underneath the Four of Spades, okay? So let's get into that. Well, I'm actually reading the book, Z-Bell, so I can't take all the credit for it. All right, so the Queen of Diamonds. And now we're going to find ourselves in Uranus, period. All right. So in the ass of the matter, in the rectum of the matter, all right, that's where we find ourselves right now. That's where it's headed. Okay, so this lady right here is an excellent influence. Make sure you can see her, okay? This is an excellent influence for financial success in businesses involving either real estate or using your psychic gifts. Just like that um, client poacher that popped in the chat here and suggested that Bree get a reading. Okay, be careful. Use it to develop effective ways to market your products and services. Unexpected gains are also possible. At the same time, watch a tendency to go out on impulsive spending sprees. The downside of this powerful card. Any woman of the diamond suit may seem to be somewhat unpredictable during this period. So you better find out who the diamond chicks are in your world and watch for yourself. I'm telling you, I got to say, this system called so much shit in my life. Like, it's uncanny. I give it its props. You know what I'm saying? To ensure success in your relationships also, with them, it would be best to just step back and allow them to do or be whatever they need to do. You know what I mean? Let them fucking do what they need to do. A good friendship comes from unconditional love and acceptance. Hey, V, nice. Underneath this, and mind you, now this is Saturday now. Okay, so this is, I don't even know the date, but this coming Saturday. This is what I'm talking about. You can watch this play out for yourself. Okay. Okay, Four of Spades. As if you need to see the Four of Spades. But yes, just in case you do, this period brings success in your work, real estate, again, land or farming, labor groups, service organizations. This can also mean satisfaction in gaining wisdom or in some form of intuitive development. So if you're doing some kind of practice that enhances your intuition or your intuition recognition, as I like to say, because I believe we can all hear our intuition. It's just really sometimes you need to be able to distinguish between what is your intuition and what is your limiting belief. That's not actually, it almost sounds like your intuition. You know what I'm saying? So to me, in my opinion, the biggest part is just learning how to identify that voice. And a lot of times that voice is going to be very low. It's going to be almost as if it's a whisper. So it's not always going to shout to get your attention. It's not going to do it. You have strong intuitive powers on Saturday, especially like it's another one of those days where your intuition is going to seem to be heightened under this influence, and you can use them profitably. All right. So this is a great influence for professional psychics or, you know what I'm saying? Or those who use their intuitive gifts. Relations with coworkers are good now too and contribute to your success. This influence is a strong grounding force that will bring satisfaction in this period, regardless of what other cards you have. So, I mean, you can't lose, really, shit. The net and overall result of this period will be satisfaction and contentment. What's fucking with that? I mean, really, what's fucking with that? Okay, so underneath it next, you have the Seven of Diamonds. This is the tricky card. Sevens are tricky as fuck. And even when sevens are good, they still require something from you. In other words, you still got to put in some work in order to make it good. You know, it's like if there's a challenge, some people just let that challenge bend them over a barrel, and the challenge doesn't even spit on it. It just goes to town, right? Because that is how they reacted to the challenge. Then there are those who respond to the challenge, who reframe the challenge, and they end up using the challenge to, you know, they bend the challenge over. Okay. Now, whether you want to spit on it or not, that's your own personal preference. All right. So, but the seven will always lead it back to you. It's always going to come back to you. It's like, I look at the seven like a mirror. It's the mirror. Think of a mirror. So this influence can bring an unexpected or unusual loss or outlay of money if you're not careful. I like that. Z-Bell says, I'm gonna put that up there. Shit. Origami help desk give you challenges to God. Okay. Hey, Carmela, shout out to you. You love it? Do you, Wise Fox? Well, they love you back. You know, I love you back, Wise Fox. Okay. I'm opening my heart chakra. Okay. And one of the things is I tell people more either I care about them or I got love for them, or if I do love them, I tell them I love them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just my new little wave I'm on. Okay. So I want to extend that to you. All right. So, or a situation with real estate. So we already covered money loss, right? There's a possible, I would almost say a probability of money loss on Saturday if you're not careful. All right. Or a situation with real estate, labor, employees, or speculation that leaves you feeling worried about money. You are given an opportunity now to experience an unfettered knowingness. Okay. I don't know what's fucking with that really, but of prosperity and abundance if you choose. See, there's always a caveat with 7. You have the option to choose that route, or you have the option to worry about shit. You know, all you have to do is practice appreciation and, or we could say gratitude, right? I mean, what is the difference between gratitude and appreciation? Aren't they kind of the same? This is satanic. Yes, it is. You did not know that, Origami? Yeah. Jimmy Jones, shout out, bro. Appreciate you. And I'm going to tell you happy belated B-Day. We got another 9 of clubs, another emperor in the house, Jimmy Jones, right? His birthday was on Friday as well, I believe. Am I correct, brother? Okay. All you have to do is practice appreciation, or as I say, gratitude, right? It's the same thing. To me, it's the same thing. It may be different. And follow your intuitive knowingness, all right? That you are safe and protected in the abundance of the magnificent Satan, according to Origami. Hey, red sunflower, get your ass up. Welcome. There's a good influence for spiritual matters as well. Okay. We're still talking about Saturday, last card on Saturday. All right. So also keep in mind that a positive card such as a 4, which you had 8 or a 10 in any of the other positions for this period, would offset any problematic. So that money loss shit, don't go giving yourself an ulcer over that shit. All right. You have a 4, so you're good. But you can make it worse. You have freedom of choice. You can make it worse if you want to. You can worry about the shit. You can go and kind of do a reverse meditation on the worst situation happening and play it over and over in your head with lots of feeling and emotions. Yeah, you could do that if you wanted to. Okay. Yep. So you're good on that. Moving along. Next, I believe this is the last. This is for Sunday. All right. This is for Sunday. And you have the 5 of clubs. Then you have the 2 of spades. And then, pardon me, you have the King of Hearts. So the 5 of clubs. And this is coming into your Neptune. Anytime you're dealing with Neptune, you got to kind of train yourself to be more objective. Because Neptune, I believe, is that planet of illusions and shit. So that's right, Sag Gang. You know what it is. Arrows up, blotting out the motherfucking sun. On old bitch ass niggas like Origami Help Desk who want to just troll because they ain't got nothing else to do. Well, you could troll here. Go ahead. All right, so we're going with the Neptune, right? This is one of the stronger indications. This is one of the stronger indications of a long journey over water or to foreign countries. This trip could be most enjoyable and bring new friends and learning opportunities. This period could also bring about many opportunities to help others in some way that could bring much contentment. This influence This is your headline, okay? This influence may make it difficult for you to focus your energies on any one thing. You may even lose some things by being too scattered. Lord, I know that. I can be very scattered at times. It's like I think when you incarnate here, it's like your soul picks certain areas and certain challenges, right? Like I was having this conversation, somewhat similar, but it's like your health and your money might not be no problem for you your whole life. You know what I'm saying? But like relationships could be the bane of your fucking existence, you know? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. All right. So I think so this period could also bring about many opportunities to help others in some way that could bring much contentment. This influence may make it difficult for you to focus your energies. Yeah, okay. You may even lose. See, scattered. I'm reading the same shit twice. Tell me what's more scattered than that. All right. Two of spades. Two of spades. Okay. Just for you visual motherfuckers out there. Bang. All right. So the two of spades in the Neptune period. This influence brings a partnership related to foreign interests, travel, the movies, or drugs. What kind? I don't know. It's like, how does Neptune choose? Well, I guess because movies are illusion too. You know what I mean? Yeah. This could also indicate a meeting about any of the above or joining together for spiritual or religious study. Okay. This partnership may have an element of idealism or even deception to it. Okay. Are you hearing me? You always got to kind of I don't want to say you look for it, but you definitely have your eyes open in case it's there to see, right? So, and this influence is best for spiritual or religious work. Otherwise, caution is advised since there could be a strong element of deception and or self-delusion. My favorite kind of deception, because we all do that shit. That's the hardest deceptor we have to overcome is ourselves, because no one knows you better than you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows you better than you. Nobody can get over on you better than you. All right. All right. So the last day of the week and the last card. Let's see if you can. El Hombre, the King of Hearts. And yes, he does have the mustache popping. Okay. He's not afraid to show it. King of Hearts. You know what this is talking about? Obviously, heart's energy also has to do with water, emotion, and yes, intuition. Strong psychic power, hard work, and leadership in service to others can bring success during this period. All right. Also, you may have the association of someone with these qualities. All right. Which will be beneficial to you. All right. So community or volunteer work is strongly beneficial to you. Okay. Community or volunteer work is strongly benefited by this influence. You could also produce some unexpected and satisfying result. All right. Your own psychic powers, yo. Your psychic powers will be at hand to help you in all that you do. Now, for all my fellas out there, this card can indicate the birth of a child or an unexpected pregnancy. Okay. So unless that's your fucking thing, I'd maybe be a little bit more cautious during that day. All right. Because you're going to shoot that club up and you're going to catch a body. Okay. In 9 months. All right. Okay. It also represents success in their romantic love life, though. So that's good. Men, especially older men of the heart's suit, which is why you got to know who's what and what's who. so you can see who's popping up in your reading. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, men of the heart suit will seem to be unpredictable during this period. All right. Much like us Sagittarians, unpredictable. You think you can catch us? You think you can call us? Oh, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what to expect. You think we're going left, we're going right. And to a lesser extent for the entire week. So keep that in mind. Hearts dudes are probably going to be unpredictable. All right. You would do best not to place too many expectations, ladies. Let me rewind that just a little bit. You would be best not, okay, not, I'm going to use a negation here, to place too many expectations on the hearts dudes. So if you know dudes that got, that are a hearts card, they're probably going to be fickle, wishy-washy this week. They could be, all right, while they are on this short influence in your life. So during this influence, especially, but just throughout the week, I'd watch out for that. All right. Yes, I've seen that, Smooth. The way I have it laid out now, I'm going to be doing yours tomorrow, but I definitely appreciate you. I've seen that. I'm excited to get into it as well. I've been knocking them out. All right. So there's 3 other cards, actually 4 other cards that we just got to cover. I know this has been a long fucking reading. It's already an hour. See, when I do it like this, it takes longer. But you see the 3 cards, then there's 1 on top. So the first one that we're going to deal with is, and plus I'm shooting the shit with you. I mean, this is why I like to be able to at least, like, you know, shoot the shit with you. This is your, I believe, your environment card. This is the 4 of diamonds. Yeah. See here, 4 of diamonds. So yes. Oh no, excuse me. It's your long range card. What does that mean? Well, I could tell you these 3 cards represent themes that are going to go for the whole week. All right. So they are applicable throughout the whole week. All right. So yours is a 4 of diamonds. I can say this. The 4 of diamonds for me really strongly represents what and why. What is your what? And most importantly, what is your why? What is your motivation for this shit? I'm looking for it. Okay. Regardless of your actual financial situation right now, right? As you enter this week, you are sure to be feeling contented and satisfied with whatever money that you do have. All right. And whatever finances you have for the majority of this week, a sound sense of what you want. In other words, clarity, getting clear. There's an old saying, the more clearer you are, the more committed you are to experiencing that which you say you desire. The more vague you are, the more committed you are to not having it. Remember that shit. A sound sense of what you want seems to attract everything you need without much effort. And that's another reason why you want to get clear, right? Do you want to make it cost you more effort? Does that make you feel better? Do you feel more deserving? I guess. Perhaps you are laying the foundation for long-term prosperity. This is not a card of overwhelming success with money. No, not at all. It just means that you will have enough to meet your needs and some extra. And being that this is the month of fucking Christmas, when everybody is programmed to go broke, I think that's a good sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, at least for the week anyway. This can be a very welcome card anyways, especially if things have not been up to par lately. What's really happening is that you're getting clear about your value, your own personal value, your worth as a being, and also what your values are. What is most important to you? Because those are actually what drive you, whether you're aware of them or not. And I think the smartest thing you could do is to become aware of elicit your values. They call them eliciting your values. All right. It's like you're bringing them up to the surface so you can actually see and consciously know What makes you fucking tick? What is it that you need? Not want, what you need. All right. This can be very welcome. So what's really happening is that you are getting clear about your values and what things are most important to you in life and what things are not. Okay, so you know at least for this week where and how money fits into your life among the other things that you hold important. This knowledge tends to attract abundance and prosperity as you have everything in its best place. It is really an inner process that you are bound to develop successfully this week. So share the wealth, both materially and knowledge-wise, with others that you multiply your blessings. Okay. Hallelujah. You can multiply in the name of Jesus. Let's see what we got here. So now we're going to head off into your Pluto card. This is as far as this represents for the week, right? What's going to be probably your greatest challenge or the most prominent challenge as far as just as a theme, right? So nothing necessarily specific probably, but you got the Jack of Spades. Hallelujah, Sister Mackie. Deaconess Mackie. Okay, so you got the Jack of Spades. Jack of Spades, yo. I sensed some trouble. Did I tell you had Jack of Spades before? God damn, bro. I think that might have been the Jack of Clubs. Hey, it happened for a reason, okay? That's what it is. This truly is, though, the Jack of Spades. All right, so the Jack of Spades is in your Pluto position. All right. So as you can see by the keywords, the Jack of Spades has many different meanings and possible ways of expression. You should be on the alert. Okay, the alert for all of them, because one or more is definitely present for you this week. Okay, so with the Jack of Spades, one should always be caution about the possibility of being ripped off in some manner, robbed. Okay, extra care should be taken in your affairs, relationships, and with the care and keeping of your belonging. Yeah, I got that. Red. You kind of, yeah, I put a little smile there. All right. So, however, this may be a week when you are making many efforts to develop your creativity. Are you trying to develop your creativity, or are you just kind of going along? I don't know. You got to answer that. Whether this be through one of the arts or just in general, your spiritual practices, to me, are another form. They can be a creative process or expression. I know for a fact that creativity feeds your psychic powers, your magic power, shit like that. It's kind of like two different sides of the same coin. You kind of need one to recharge and refresh the other. It's just kind of how that shit works. However, this may be a week when you are making many efforts to develop your creativity, whether this be through one of the arts or just in general. The Jack of Spades is also called the actor card. I'm an actor. And it may signal a week when you are devoting a lot of your energy to be more successful in one of the creative arts or even on the stage, if that applies to you. Okay. On another level, this week could bring you a new beginning in terms of your spiritual beliefs or what you subscribe to. It's like we get updates, right? And that shit's old now. Like, that ain't for me anymore. It was maybe a couple weeks ago, but now, I got some new updates. So you got some updates coming, spiritually speaking. Whatever the case is, it's a powerful week for you with the Jack of Spades in such a prominent position. Your result card will further describe this major challenge or transformation this week, or tell you who is involved. Who? We're going to play the hour. This is your result card. Can you believe it? 8 of Hearts, yo. You got a good one. That's a good card to have. That's a really good card. So an important aspect of the goals you have set for yourself this week is that of developing and using your charm and personal power, okay, with those around you. Developing this may not be easy, as it may require important changes in the way you communicate. It will, however, be well worth the effort. You will complete this year with people supporting your efforts to achieve your goals and dreams. And though that's a good thing, you should be on the road to achieving your shit regardless. Because some of you, it's like you got the lone wolf McQuaid syndrome, to where it's like, when I say that, I mean, it seems as though like nobody really is happy for you. Nobody's really fucking supporting you. Nobody's really fucking with you. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You just keep going. All right. Because you got you above all else. You'll find though, when you really do have you, that's when the others come in. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know why, it just seems to work that way. You will also know that you can handle the public with ease. All right. And finally, the last card, hallelujah, is this one. This is the environment card. So this is kind of like the supreme influence, if you will, for this week, as I like to say it anyways. But this is the 3 of diamonds. This card has a lot of different ways it can go to. I like 3s because 3s are expressive. And to me, 3s also represent that part of the formula, like either right before or as in manifestation, right? 4 to me represents what's already manifested, like it's already here in this in these 4 dimensions. Absolutely, Wise Fox. I'm gonna put that shit up there because it's true. Absolutely true. Self-concept is more important than putting other relationships on a pedestal. Exactly. You shouldn't put any relationships on a pedestal. That's a secret. You shouldn't. Okay. So that way they could be even more fulfilling. Okay. I'm not saying that from a weirdo perspective. I'm saying that like it's kind of what do you call it? Counterintuitive. What was that? Okay. 3 of diamonds. Creative, financial, or business ideas. Haven't we been talking about that shit all fucking night? I think this theme has been coming up. So a lot of you got to act on it, of course. Just having the idea is not enough. You have to act on it. You got to execute, right? So creative, financial, or business ideas could bring you many blessings this year, as well as afford you a certain amount of protection. You could take on more than one job at a time successfully as well. Highlighted for success are any types of work that allow you to express your creativity. Arts, music, promotions, advertising, marketing, even writing, creative writing, blogging, vlogging, all that shit. View of the activities that will benefit most from this card's influence. So even if you're not involved in those, you could still benefit, but those are the ones that are going to hit the hardest if you apply this influence to the shit, you know. And then you show the see, Brady, all in my here. See, okay, so diversify. See, that's another thing with the 3 of diamonds is also about diversifying. So you can maybe say it's about putting your eggs in separate baskets, or not just putting all your eggs on one basket. And let me tell you why. Putting your eggs all into one basket to me is another way of saying putting either it or whoever, the person or the thing, on a pedestal. That's the quickest way to pedestalize something. If you're going to pedestalize something, you're going to keep it away from you. Okay. The pedestal is the stick, and what you desire is the carrot. And the more you pedestalize something, the more and the longer the stick gets. And that is what she said. Voila. There's your reading. Okay. There is your reading. So I hope you got something out of this. Like I said, you can always refer back to this. And I'm going to pin in the comments here. All right. In the comments, not the chat, but the comments, where you can get this book. All right. So that way you could do your own weekly readings. Also, if you want to do this here, Tina Martin, what's going on? A faceless profile. Do I smell troll or lurker? Hopefully you're that's the mind fuck. It is the mind fuck. I used to think, like, why is the universe, or why is it set up that way? It seems to, like, it has its flaws in a way, but it doesn't actually. The more you start to, like, understand it, it's like, you know what, this is actually probably one of the most efficient systems you actually could have. You know what I'm saying? It's just our own emotions that make it harder for us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, Mr. Davis. I appreciate you. The trolls are back. Hey, let them come on in. I'm not going to say that Tina's a troll. It's just that most times when you see a white head, it's a troll. Okay. But Tina, shout out to you. All right. And if you know me, you know I love my trolls. Lurkeishas, I love my Lurkeishas. Okay. I love them. There's no hate here. I truly do. I love them. I don't get mad. I don't anything. I love them. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and watch. To me, it'll always captivate me as to why someone would want to watch someone or something that they don't like. It captivates me how someone is going to go out of their way to put a comment in some shit. It's like, if you don't like it, why are you watching it? Watch something else. Like, I just don't get it. You don't see Tina. Oh, I'm not a troll. She's right here. Look. Okay, Tina, I'm not accusing you. I was just kind of like playing with you a little bit, but I mean, experience has shown me that, like, usually when they come on with no profile pic, it's usually a troll. But hey, like I said, welcome. You're welcome here. And you know what cracks me up? You know what kind of trolls crack me up the most? Are the ones who, like, they'll play the role and be cool for a while, and then, like, all of a sudden they flip, and then it's like they've been waiting to, like, jump out, and I'm like, I'm waiting. They doing their job. You know what I'm saying? Like Nick, Mr. Davis said. Now, I'm not saying, Tina, that you are one. Okay, I'm just saying you have the outfit of one. That's all. I'm just joking with you. I'm gonna take that shit off. There you go. Tina, you're welcome to be here, okay? So let me just say it again. You just kind of like brought that to mind, that's all. So, and I guess they do wise. I mean, some people, yeah. Some people, they're pretty amazing, man. Some of these trolls are amazing, I gotta say. You know, it's as if they just go around and just wait to see that little live handle on your shit so they can go in there and fuck with you. But that's all right, you know. That's quite all right. I like when they try and get real scary. That's like the most entertaining to me, I should say. You know, but we all have our tastes. Tina says, I have a personality. That was funny. I'm glad to hear it. Because one thing we definitely do over here on Shango Ray TV, talk a lot of shit. You know, we talk a lot of shit. And a lot of times we end up driving the trolls away, it seems like, because we start talking shit. We get to laugh at too much. And the jokes become just fucking epic. Of course, at the trolls' expense, but it's like we get in rare form, and next thing you know, they just leave. So, all jokes aside, you got a message for me? Yeah, I just had an hour-long message for you if you're part of the Hex Text Mob. Well, actually, this message is for you because this is a public one, but usually you'll get these Hex Text readings if you follow the banner. So thank you for that, Tina Martin. And you go right here. Text HEYREI to that number right there. And all your problems will disappear. You'll have nothing but orgasms, okay? You'll be good. Rare form. Yeah, we be tearing them up, Bree. Especially the ones that want to come on and, like, just talk mad shit. You know what? You want me to put a pics? Yeah, why don't you put a pics? That'd be great. Everyone else has one of some kind. They just got something there. You just got the airhead. You know what I'm saying? Like the airhead. That's what I mean. Because those are like the dummy accounts, you know, they create them real fast. They don't even take the time to like do their dummy account right and put some picture in there. Yeah. Plus you'll win the lottery. Yeah, exactly. And you'll win the lottery too. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't have known that unless you'd have been here. So you can actually rewind it. So yeah, this reading's for you too, Tina. Tina, where are you from? Hey, Bree, I was meaning to ask you too. Where the hell are you at? Like regionally wise. Do you, Tina? I'm flattered. Bijou Jones. Why, if it ain't Bijou Jones, welcome. Queens, New York. Okay. What part of Queens? Oh, she's in the DMV. Okay, I got it. Yeah. What was I going to tell y'all too? It'll come to me right now. I just kind of like fucking around with y'all a little bit. The Rock. Okay. All right. Well, be brave, Tina. Post that motherfucker picture there, huh? For the fuck of it. Why not? I give you a chance. I'll even put you on the wall of fame. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a chance. Let's let you show your sexiness off, you know? Is that your lurker account? Yes, I know. I know The Rock. Yeah, I know you wasn't meaning Rochester. Bijou Jones, actually, yeah, we're at the end. I just did the whole gosh darn reading. Gave you a buffet, but you can always rewind it and shit. But if you want to sign up, go ahead, text HEYREI to that. But welcome. You're still welcome here. We just shoot the shit right now for a little bit, for just a second before I excuse myself. There's so much pressure. It ain't that much pressure, Wise Fox. That's light work. That's light work. I know, Bijou, but you got it here though, Bijou. You can always wind it. See my face, you know. And I even went through some of the cards because we were trying out some new shit today. So yeah, there it is. See, now you're not hearing from Tina because she's in there clickety clacking. She's uploading a photo. All right. Now who knows? I mean, when you're on the internet, you don't know who's what and what's who. You know, it's just a fact. That's why you talking with something. You make friends with something. Eventually, you want to like video chat or something. You want to see the individual. You know, you want to make sure that, you know. One time I was this is years ago. I was talking to some bitch. It was before we met, right? We met on Plenty of Fish, I believe. This bitch had a fucking, but I respect it. She had like fucking 15 questions. Yo, show me your teeth. Do you got all four of your limbs? You know, because, and I, it made me laugh because I'm like, this bitch is anal as fuck, but at the same time, I'm like, she's like this for a reason. So I can only imagine, you know, what might have showed up to her date before. So now she kind of she had to up her vetting process, you know. So yeah, that's just crazy though. Like she's like, okay, do you have all your teeth? You know, you don't have some huge bald spot on the top, do you? Like, do you have all four of your limbs? You know, because she didn't want little tink tink coming to the date. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. I mean, those are fair things, and I know that a lot of people on these things, they don't look like they do on the thing, you know. So throwback site for yeah, it's trash now. I don't even fuck with it now. I mean, I got something on there, but I don't even fuck with it. There's too many scammers and shit on there. It's like too open. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she must have seen some shit. She was very thorough. Yeah. And then she was asking me, making sure I'm not like 4'6", you know, shit like that. I'm like, okay. But at the same time, like I said, I had to respect it because I'm like, you know what? These are actually pretty good. Like, because I've had a few times where I went out of my way, you go and meet the bitch, and she does not look like her pictures. Like nothing. Like I could tell it's the same person, but at the same time, it's like you look nothing like that. And so through my years, my experiences, I learned to like weed out and vet certain shit, certain red flags. And this goes for, and I'm not just picking on the ladies, okay? Because like if you only take pictures from a certain angle, that's a fucking red flag, okay? I don't care how offended you might get. Like, I'm sorry. It's a red flag of some kind. To me, it shows that the person who does like 99% of their pictures from the same fucking angle all the time, they got some type of insecurity or hang up about something. That's why they're only showing you from one particular angle. All the time. You got like 300 fucking pictures and they're all from the same fucking angle, yo. Like, what the fuck? Why even? You could have stopped at one, maybe two. Exactly, Wise Fox. FaceTime. If they real, they'll make the time. That's right. Absolutely right. Freak Twitter accounts, bang bang. Hey, that's something I need to get on the Twitter. I have a Twitter account, I think, but I don't even think I've posted ever. And if I do have one, I don't remember what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Or if she only shows the body. Nell Salar, what's going on? Yes, Brother Davis. See, you've been through the shit too. Because that means the face is trash. Or she's hiding. Because I've seen certain profiles where it's like they'll show the body. To me, I don't know. That's too sketch even in that too. You're hiding from something. You're hiding from something. You don't want to be seen. Or your face is trash. You know what I mean? Or both. She might have a situation that she's hiding from or something like that. I'm good. I'm good. You know how like they say social media has made us more fickle. I hear tons of men complain about how women just like that fickle. But it's like, and I've heard women say the same shit too, though, about men. I know I'm flighty as fuck. And I mean, it's not that I'm working on it as if it's a bad thing. It's just when I see a red flag or two, or even just a red flag or something that just I'm not cool with, like, I'm just not one for goodbyes. You know what I'm saying? I just poof. That's it. That's my way of dealing with it. We ain't seeing you on here. Look at Tina. This is what I see. Oh, okay. Well, I can bear. Yeah, I'm much happier now. Okay, I'm much happier now. Gotta get yo. That is the realest shit right there. You gotta get a good look at the mom, especially for the women. That is your crystal ball, fellas. All right. That's your crystal ball. That's going to show you everything that you need to know. All right. So if you can even envision wanting to, hump on the mom, all right, you might be okay. But you also want to look at her ways and how she is. You know what I mean? Her personality and shit. You definitely want to look at that. I am a Sagittarius, Tina. Ghosting is normal now. It is. Bijou says, hey, man, dating is super scary. It can be. It depends on how you look at it. Yes, there are factors that are there that you definitely want to take into account, but I think part of what's scary is also just the fact that there's so many unknown factors about it. And I think we as like a people, as far as just like a society, I guess you could say, we're more scared of the unknowns now than we've ever been, but that's where all the good shit is. So you're going to have to You know, take your chances. Life is about taking chances. You know what I'm saying? So you're almost an almost Sag, Tina. You're a November Sag. I still got love for you though. You know, we're not segregating Sages here no more, because before there was this thing, November Sag and December Sages. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to unite all Sages. Okay, we're here to unite. That's called ghosting. Is it? You know what I'm saying? No risk, no reward. Exactly. I mean, that's like a big thing. That's a big thing, Wise Fox. You know, that's a big thing. Like, to those person goes the spoils. And yes, along with the spoils, you're going to take your L's. But guess what? Your L's are going to be smaller than your wins. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to put what Nicholas Davis said on there. Sex chat 6'9". Avengers assemble. That's right. Shit. Just raining arrows on them motherfuckers, yo. Nicholas Davis says, and they lifestyle, because these motherfuckers be stressing. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. See, that's why you making lots of headway though, sir. And that's why I salute you, because it ain't easy to be like that. It's too easy to just stick with what the fuck you know and just stay in your little pond, you know? And no matter what size your pond is, it's going to be a small pond after a while once you get to know it. You know what I'm saying? Once you get familiar with it, really familiar with it, with the sounds, the smells, the scents, everything about your pond is going to hypnotize you to stay there. And one of the hardest things for everybody to do is to get out of their fucking pond. You know, it's like your body rebels against you as you go to leave the pond. It's like, fuck you. We're not going nowhere. No. So like you have to, like, it's a process sometimes, you know? It's a process. It happens though. But that's where it's at, man. You got to. Eventually you're going to have to. You're going to have to. And to those of you who do it on a consistent basis, you're in the lead. You know what I'm saying? Bella Silva Casijas. Did I say that right? I bet you I did, because I'm an international god of mystery. She says, what? I'm drawn to you. Love and light. Send me friend requests for your reading. You are blessed. I think she's trying to poach, I think, a little bit. I'm not sure. Are you talking to me, Bella? Can you give me a little bit of a reading now? I'd love to hear it. So would everybody else. That'd be great. Dana, I'm in California right now. Northern California. Facts, I've seen that too many times. Oh, see, now you came a third time with the same message. Oh, she's talking to you? No, she's talking to me. Bijou Jones, like I gotta put in here. Bijou Jones says, oh, Bijou, I can see you. Okay. See what you're working with, Bijou. It's always some weird white guys. You know, I see a lot of women put "don't be weird" somewhere on their bio somehow. So that must be kind of an epidemic type of thing with dudes just fucking acting weird. I don't know. But I think, yeah, I've seen it too. I didn't pay, Nicholas says the facts, I've seen that too many times. I didn't pay attention to the whole look at her mom shit for a large period in my life, you know, until I realized the importance of that and how actual spot on that shit is. You're not getting away from that. Look at the mom. Funny thing is, I'm learning cardology and I'm enjoying it so far. You know what? Let's put that fucking thing up in here. This is the, go ahead and use that link, please. This will take you right there. It is. That's a shortened link. Trying to see if there's anywhere else I could leave this. Can I go here? On YouTube, let me see, will it let me? No. I guess I could view it on YouTube. So it's going to, hold on a second. It's going to be on YouTube if you want to cop it. Oh no, we're not doing that. It's going to fuck everything up. I don't have, yeah, that's why. I don't have access to like the comment part. Can't post comments. I can't. Okay, about on. I'm gonna have to do it after. I'm gonna put it in the description box as well. So if y'all want to get that book, or this book, I should say, The Cards of Your Destiny. That's right. Boom. When will I have the millionaire spread? When will I meet someone new or get married? When will I reach the pinnacle of success at my motherfucking work? And when will be a good time to sell my motherfucking house? And which motherfucking people will be the most beneficial people to me this year or this week, depending on what you're looking at. It's all here, folks. It's one way. Those are my replies. Are they? Okay. Or old white guys. Deaconess, really? You don't want the silver foxes? You want them silver foxes running up in that? Yeah. Come here, senorita. You don't want that. You don't want to hear that? Senorita. I got to entertain myself, man, sometimes. I got to entertain myself, you know. It says, no. I don't. I don't. Well, is that the only, like, okay, look, I'm going to use you for an example, right? Adela, you're an attractive woman. I'm sure if you're on like Tinder or some shit like that, you probably have your fair share of swipes, right? I mean, as long as you ain't like just repulsively ugly, you're going to have a large amount of swipes. And then if you're attractive, even more so, right? But what is the demographic for you, Deaconess Smacky, as far as BG? She's chiming in with you. Men my age look so old. Oh, pobrecita. Yeah. Well, you have BG Jones chiming in, and she agrees with Deaconess Smacky as well. She's like, old white men are not what's up. I guess that depends on if we're talking about credit now, right? But I mean, they could change your life, you know. I did forget, Deaconess. Yeah. So, you know what? I got a solution for you. Lie about your fucking birthday, only so you can have access to the younger ones, okay? Because they're going to stick you in the fucking, you know, Depends club. You don't want that. You don't want that. You know what I mean? You don't want that. You don't want that. Daddy, Zaddy, you gonna be saying, Zaddy, just slide the diaper to the side. Just slide that Depends to the side. I'll take care of you, you old fuck. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, the Depends Club. Because it all depends, right? If it's too good, it may take them out. So just make it real good. Maybe one good time, that'll take them out. Hey, I can't think of a better way to go, though. I've always said, you know, I was born from one, right? Of a hyena, right? And if I'm playing my cards right, if I'm good, if I don't sin too much, hallelujah, Lord will let me die in one, right? I know it might be traumatic for the bitch, but who gives a shit? Or the woman, we'll say it like that, the goddess, right? But hey, if I'm gonna go, we're gonna go with fireworks, okay? The young girls, Yeah, it depends. All right, sure do. Is that corn, sir? You got to. The young girls scam them for the money. Someone wants them. Oh yeah, you got them. They be looking for that shit. Tina Martin says you have a problem. Hey, don't tell nobody. All right. It's our little secret, baby. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, it's our secret. Okay, I'm trusting you. All right. Yeah, fireworks, yo. That's how it's happening for me. I'm speaking it now, right? So that way, 50 years in the future, you know what I'm saying? I got something to look forward to when I'm 130, because I'm 72 now. Yeah, so I don't necessarily relate with all them mortals. You know what I'm saying? Them 50-year-old mortals who look 80 and shit. I can't do that. Okay, we came here to be an anomaly. Okay. Yeah. Well, shit. We shoot shit here, like I said. I go to the deep waters here. Okay, so breathe in that good ass fucking chi, bitch. All right, that's my catchphrase. That's gonna be my catchphrase, right? I need some real energy, good vibes only. Well, check this out. There you go. Tell me how it feels going down, right? It's often warm and tingly going down, right? Yeah. Bree, I'm sure glad you having a good. Bree, you got that wine. I'm not gonna leave you alone either, Bree. We'll put you back up on. Look at this. Can you imagine her drinking some wine? Lord, sign me up. What type of wine do you like? Do you like a good Bordeaux? Hmm? I say what? Yeah. Tell me what kind of wine. I know you're not a white wine. What's the name for the white wines or the what's that prosecco? Prosecco's actually pretty good, actually. Some of it. Yeah, did you even you? Yeah, see, it's contagious, right? How about another one? This one's for me. Yeah, there you go. She running all through you. Okay, you didn't know what happened. Sweet red, Bordeaux, Pinot Grigio. Grigio. That's right. See, because I speaks that Italians, okay? I speaks that Italians, all right? I'm an international guy, all right? Multidimensional. Prosecco's fire, though. That's that one in the blue bottle, right? That sweet red, yeah. Everyone likes that sweet red. There's a lot of that Moscato shit, too, sweet red. It's light. It'll get you kind of leaning, but it's not going to, slap the shit out of you like hard liquor so you could sip on it. Bree, you be chiefing? I am a Chardonnay. Chardonnay. Yeah, Chardonnay. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Chardonnay's cool. It's all right. Hell, I can even just rock with plain cheap ass red wine. Yeah, so Prosecco is the one that comes in the blue bottle, right? That shit's fire. Yep. Okay, we right here, bro. Right here, Bree. We right here. Trust me. Yes, it is. Okay, thank you, Deaconess. Appreciate that. Yeah. Those are good weed wines. Real. Those are good weed wines. But like if we're gonna have a session though, the best I noticed for me, vodka I don't know what it is. It just don't I can drink vodka, but it's not that great. But if you want your back really straightened out, I'm talking about all 33 vertebrae, okay? Your Shango must have a little bit of weed and some rum. And that is the proper combination. Weed makes me, the wine, I can still do that and still straighten you out. But if you want like the XXXL performance, that's gonna be, the weed and the rum. But yeah, the wine, drinking the wine, smoking some weed, that gets you chill, Give me the cheap shit. All right. Yeah, hey, he's talking about that Boone's Farms. Wait. What you know about that? That Boone's Farms and shit. Vodka makes me feel like garbage. Certain alcohols make me feel, the best way I can describe it is heavier. So if I'm going to get, athletically, physically active and be doing all kinds of shit, I don't want to feel heavy. If I'm going to be dancing or whatever, I don't want to feel heavy. Obviously, why would you? You know what I mean? It doesn't work for me. Another one, just for me, this is just me, like whiskey's like heavy, Certain alcohols to me, anyways, and just in my opinion, I should say, they get you straight, if you feel me, and certain they don't. That's why they call it whiskey dick, right? I don't think you want whiskey dick, fam. I don't think you want it. I don't think you want it. I don't think you want to have it, and I don't think you want to own it or receive one either, Gin. Ugh. Oh my God. Even just saying the word, I get a little bit of verpage. You know what I'm saying? You ever had those alcohols, Bree, or any of you for that matter? You had that one bad night that had you just fucking throwing up everything but your soul, right? And you just can't ever even smell that shit again. You don't want to smell it. You can't drink it. Then there's other alcohols. You done gotten banged up before. You know what I'm saying? I was throwing up, but then you can drink it again after. So gin is one of them that I just cannot fuck with. I cannot. I had a really bad, horrible night. Gin does make you sin. Hallelujah. Heathens. I guess we just talking some shit here. Now we're on alcohol. We went from psychic readings to alcohol, throwing up, old men getting used for money by young girls. We cover the whole spectrum here. Okay. You had some gin last night. Good for you. Look. Yeah, I cannot fuck with gin. I believe that time when I was throwing up, like that shit came out of my nose too and shit. So it was for extra added effect. I can't fuck with it. Like, ugh. Nope. Wise Fox says, what now? My 18th birthday had me puking vodka. I said, see, you understand, Kettle One vodka. Now, if you mix the vodka, or if the vodka's, if the vodka's mixed with some shit, okay? I went through a phase where I was drinking this is not even a phase. It was like a short, small period way back when. I was drinking like Yukon Jack and Sprite. That was fucking horrible. You a drinker for real, Tina? Well, you got your thing. You know what I'm saying? Bree Hall says, what? I rolled down the stairs. I tried to show off that I could crawl down the stairs. There you go. Show off, man. You know what I'm saying? Had my purse on my shoulder when I went rolling. Stuff was bing bang. No mixing. Yeah, some people can't do the mixing things. Like what the fuck are those called? Those really strong Long Island iced teas and shit. I know that some of those have gin in it too, right? I don't know. Them mixed drinks, they'll make for the worst hangovers. Mixing. Yeah. No mixing. Nelson Salat says, or Patron. Oh, you got a problem with Patron? I can't. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of tequilas and shit either. I don't really. I've never been a fan of tequilas, and definitely, what's that other shit that I don't think it's a tequila? Jose Cuervo. That shit. Oh, basura. Ugh. Keep that shit. I'm good. That's my shit. Long Island iced tea from bar. I mean, I actually like Long Island iced teas. Like, we got banged up nice on that shit one time. I don't know how the fuck we got home. None of us do. It was one of them nights. There's like 3 or 4 of you. And it's like, how the fuck did we get home? Yeah, that 2020 Mad Dog. Got to be careful with a Long Island iced tea. Yeah, they creep up on you. Especially if you go outside to smoke or some shit like that. Get a little fresh air. Man, you ain't smelling nothing but that Long Island iced tea. The 2020 had me throwing up all my sins. Yes, it will. You had to drink a whole bunch of that shit though. So if you're drunk, can sex demons attack? Well, I'll say it like this, Bijou. Anytime you're under the influence, though, especially like with alcohol, you do it. It's been said, and I agree that it definitely opens up your aura for that type of shit. But not only that, if you already have parasitical, I don't know if that's a word, but it is now because I said so. If you have like parasitical spirits in you, why do you think some people? That's why I won't fuck with certain people if I ain't been around you. If I ain't seen you drink before, and you trying to go like hang out and shit and have a drink, you know, I don't know what you're gonna turn into when you start drinking. You know what I'm saying? If it's a bitch, she might start trouble or want to start fight with her, you know, get you in some real shit. You know, if it's a nigga trying to just like kick it, let's go holler at some hoes or some shit. I don't know what the fuck you done turn. You might turn into whatever when you drinking and shit. I'm not that way. I'm not an angry drunk. I don't get like that. You know, I don't want to be around someone who wants to start shit and, you know, creates problems and shit. I won't even take that chance. Jose Cuervo is heavy. Absolutely. Oh, Lord. Takes a lot for me to get drunk. I believe it, Wise Fox. So I stop it tipsy. That's a smart thing, especially if you're in public. It's great to be, you know, I don't suggest it. There's too much shit that can go wrong. Unless you got like, even if you got fam around you who are watching out for you, you don't want to be out there like that. Especially if you're a woman. And call me sexist, I don't give a fuck. Shouldn't be out there like that. It's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not 18 or 20. Okay. Keep that Kool-Aid in the liquor store. You must be talking about that Mad Dog, because that to me is like, that's kind of like Kool-Aid-ish. You can get fucked up on it though. I drink Patrona or Kettle One, but don't ever mix light alcohol. Is better, and 2 is fine. I'm not a drinker. But yes, Bijou, just to that was a good question. I wish I could highlight it. Where is it at? I should have highlighted it. Oh yes. Man, you said sex demons, huh? Where's your mind going? Huh? That's true though. Like, and so it's either gonna open you up. Like some people actually do get possessed while they're under the influence. That is how the entity ended up getting in the first place. Alcohol is called spirits for a reason, right? Alcohol basically does what? It's like fucking formaldehyde. What do you put formaldehyde in? Corpses, right? So there is a strong relation to that. And there's also a relation why, you know, a lot of these deities, why they love alcohol, you know? So it's either you can open yourself up for a foreign entity, foreigner, you know, to come in. Or if you already have parasites in you, then they emerge and they take over. You know what I'm saying? Like parasitical entities, wraiths, you name it. And yes, especially while you're having sex, okay? It takes a lot for me to get drunk, oddly enough, right? Okay, covered that. Let me see what the new comments are. I can't with people. I want to put y'all on the wall when I address your comment there. I can't with people who can't drink fighting. I'm a happy drunk. Yeah, I'm a happy drunk, man. I'm a happy drunk. I'm the double H, triple H, happy, hoey, and horny. You know, that's me when I start drinking. I just gave you a secret about me. Hey, all right. So look, I'm a happy drinker too. I call it my happy water. Okay, I like that. Happy water. There you go. I stop at tipsy. Yeah. Yeah, anytime where you're like you can't even function right. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even move right and shit. And it's like you can hear yourself not making sense when you talk. You know what I mean? Like you know you're fucking slurring, you know? Yeah, for sure. I think everybody's a hungry drunk at some point in time, unless you've, you know, visited Pukeville and you're to the point now where your stomach is just convulsing and there's nothing coming out. That's the worst, ain't it? But the shit's still just like your stomach's like, oh, you have had like 100 ab workouts in this one puke session. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing. But yes, if you want to avoid pukeville, if you can get some food in you before that happens, right? And usually it's sloppy diner food, right? Or taco smell or some fast food shit, because that's what we go for. Because, you know, that's like a lot of times you leave in the club and shit, or Denny's or some shit like that. Long Island iced tea from the liquor store is Kool-Aid. Oh, okay, I get it. I get what you mean, those cans and shit. Yeah. I get those for the hoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, they like that shit. I give mine coffee Patron. I've been hearing, man, they've been doing that. They got these coffee espresso martinis and all this shit. And, you know, coffee's my shit, but I don't know. I got to try it for myself. Is it good? To me, it just seems like choro central. You know, you're mixing coffee and alcohol. It's like you want to be on the toilet, don't you? You really want to be on the toilet, but maybe it's not. I don't know. If you can't handle a couple of shots, we can't hang out. Oh, shit. Wise Fox is pressing that line. She banging that line on you. You know what I'm saying? If you're a pussy and can't take shots, you can't hang out. I respect that. And look, you got the diggitous coming in too behind that? Yep, I agree. That's praising. No, I meant like it's gonna come out the other end. That's even worse, right? You ever had one of them nights where you've been drinking the shit and it's like you have that moment where you're like, I'm either gonna throw up on my shit myself, one of the two. So you scramble to the toilet and it's like it ends up coming out both ends. I know I ain't the only one. Stop fronting. I hate when men talk to me in the clubs on their breath smells like vomit. Oh, fuck. Damn. Oh. That's got to be rough. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm going to bang on you. So, like, I hate when, like, bitches with the barf in their hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Shots are fun. No, shots are definitely fun. Liquor tastes good in coffee. Well, yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I'm just saying from, like, if I'm going to look at it, it's just like, damn, you trying to have diarrhea central. Like, but it might be the shit. No pun intended. All right. Fraps. I mean, I could see how they can coincide with each other. Yeah. Bubble guts. I haven't heard that term in a long time. Oh, damn. You got the bubble guts, son. Just, you don't even have to say anything. I hear it. It's like, it's like, God damn. This is the ticking time bomb. Get him to a bathroom immediately. It sounds like food poisoning. Oh, man. You got the fucking little portable trash can right there. You spraying this way, spraying that way, spraying this way, spraying that way. Shit. What's up, brother? If I go to a woman's house and I see more alcohol than food, I'm out. See, I got to say this, bro. I got to give you your props. That is very observant, man. You have to do that. Ladies, I mean, you should be looking for shit too, which I know you do. Y'all be snooping and shit, looking for shit, or just sometimes the obvious, right? It's right in front of your face. And then in hindsight, you say, you know what? I should have known when that motherfucker XYZ. Yeah. New Year's will be shots. Yeah, for real. That's very observant though. And you know what? That in and of itself could save your life. You see, because you're a man, and if you're going to a woman's house, she might have someone who thinks that he's her man. I said thinks. That's the operative word, right? Niggas been getting killed over pussy for how long? You know? Or she may have a boyfriend who she thought was going to be gone. And then now you have to contend with that. So unless unless you got something on you, you might want to think about that. Just going to chicks' house. And that used to be one of my favorite pastimes. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, it's too much. This is too much. It's too much. Unless you're as sure as you could possibly be. Because women, if you go to a guy's house, you don't have to worry about another bitch necessarily like killing you. All right. She may want to fight you. You know, she may not even see you. There's a good chance because the man is going to stop that. I didn't want to burp on the fucking mic. That's why I'm trying to hold it back. I'm coming to you sober. I've done it all different ways. Sober, fucking smashed. You know, dining on some fine concha. You know what I'm saying? Like, you name it. I didn't, women have gone B also. I'm not understanding that. I'm guessing you mean nope, women. Oh, guns. Yeah, that's true though. Absolutely. You know what? Thank you. And especially depending on what, yeah. I've seen some of these videos where these bitches be lighting niggas up. Especially when they trying to rob the bitches, then it's like they find out, oh shit, like if you're in a carry state or something like that. That's true. That's the great equalizer. You got a good point. I stand corrected on that. That's right. I would say maybe before though, a man would have maybe more, but you're absolutely right as far as that. Anyone can have a little 25, a little 380, something like that. Put you to bed. It's that simple. And bitches would be the one. Well, I won't say it like that because it's both. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got someone who's like obsessed, then they'll tell them what they do. They don't mind sleeping out somewhere in the parking lot and watching. You know what I'm saying? Like just so many people have died in that way. I've known so many people who lost their lives over that shit. Like it's scary. It's kind of fucking scary. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that can kind of go into the whole dating is scary thing because you just never know. You just never know. Like somebody may have a hanger on, If I go reaching for something, run because there's nothing good way. Right. There ain't nothing good at the end of this. I'm telling you, it's a wrap. If you're around, yeah, you're going to find out for yourself. Actually, it'll all stop once you see the spark. You know what I'm saying? That's be the last thing you see is the spark. Stalking weird bitches. Yeah, I mean, it happens though. But, I remember when I was more mature, say it that way. I kind of got off on it like a lot of guys do. But you just reach a certain age where the shit ain't cute anymore. You stop. Fuck my ego. Like, I'd rather have my car window. I'd rather have my car. I'd rather have my, this and that. You do got to protect yourself, Wise Fox. You do. But, yeah, there's a lot of weirdo shit. You just have to. That's why it's so important that you open up your third eye or that and that you are constantly, working and having that relationship with your intuition because sometimes that's like the only thing that will save your life, Some Nicholas Davis says some people meet and don't even know their last name. Yeah, that's true. Like, why are they in your house? That part right there. That part. You don't come to the Palacio. Nobody does. Unless it's a little bit down the line. I have to vet you. I got to know, like giving up your location, where you rest your head. If you have children, where they be at when they're not with the babysitters. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big gamble. That's a big gamble. That's a big gamble. One that I'm not really willing to want to deal with. I'm cool on that shit. I've had too many, and yes, I've had my share because, and I attracted them, so I got to look at myself at that time. You know what I mean, Nicholas Davis? I know you had your stalkers too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure all of you have been stalked to some degree, at least once. Then again, you may be being stalked right now and don't know it. He said they're gonna see what this U.S. Army veteran license plate about if I go in my waistband. That's real. That's real shit. Yeah, I ain't playing around. We ain't fucking around here. You know what I'm saying? I remember like back in the 2014, 15, a couple chicks actually did that to me. And I had no problem with it. I'm like, go ahead. Take a picture also. Because I know you're probably gonna send it to your friend. I don't give a shit. Like, go ahead. I got nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? Bijou Jones, why you say that? So I can't even walk my dog. You got like a bunch of fuckery around your residence. Do you live somewhere where you just kind of basically stay home once you get there? Because yeah. Yeah, it's just there's yeah, you just gotta be, and I think a lot of it too though, it we can't ever discount, what could happen, right? If that's the case, then don't lock your door ever, right? Don't have no type of security, don't have no like that'd be stupid, right? But I do think it comes down to alignment. I really think it comes down to alignment. Because at the same time, I've had some pretty creepy bitches, but then I've had some really great people. You know what I'm saying? That were just straight up goddesses that like were on another level that I learned from as well. So your milkshake brings a lot of attention. Yeah, well, you can blame your mammy for that, okay? You can blame your parents for that. Wise Fox says this guy was 2 seconds from meeting his maker this one time. Wow. I bet in some ways you're kind of proud of yourself though too, because that could have changed your whole life, depending on how that situation played out. Because it's like you could get in trouble and go to prison, but it's like if I would have waited any longer, he would have got the best of me. You know what I mean? So like I almost sometimes you gotta strike first. All these fucking laws and shit, you gotta, well, you were just defending yourself. Well, I'm not gonna wait till the motherfucker shooting me, stabbing me, or punching me. Sometimes if you know it's going down, you gotta you just gotta fire off. You just gotta fire off. I would say, Then again, it's kind of like one of them things. Like it's better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Take your pick, right? Take your pick. Yeah. Hey, Bijou Jones, what do you be wearing around your not that you, I mean, you should be able to wear what you want. You know what I'm saying? You probably, yes, have like them little short spandex shorts that Sangito loves so much. Okay. Y'all women, shit. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, a guy jumped. What the fuck? A guy jumped in the car to try and follow me and my cousin home earlier this year. We were at a bar. He was cool at first, but when he got in the car, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And then of course you already, yeah, I wish I could hear like how some of y'all with your situations, you know what I mean? Actually I can, but I could like put the link on, but I know y'all ain't gonna show up. And if you show up on here, when I start putting the link up to have y'all on camera, so like when I'm doing readings and shit or doing whatever, I'm not taking nobody who don't have a fucking who's not on camera. You know what I mean? You got to be showing your face as well. That's coming. So just letting you know. Yoga pants. See, y'all know it. You probably got the yoga pants with the built-in thong too, don't you? See, no, but you should be able to wear what you want without being bothered.
It's not fun sitting in that chair when having to face the 12. Nah, it ain't. I hate courtrooms. That's why I really don't like taking court casework. I'm good at it. I'm very proficient at it, but I just don't like having to deal with courts. I don't like going to courthouses. I don't like the way they smell. I don't like the way they look. I don't like anything about them. Yeah, luckily there were men around to protect me. That's yeah. And your spiritual protection could come in forms like that. you know and as women, I my heart really truly, I know I talk a lot of shit, and like I get like sexual and all this shit, but like I truly do, my heart goes out to y'all like a lot. you know um Even like if a guy approaches you, most women, not all but most, you could tell there's that like fear and apprehension because you don't know what this motherfucker's going to do. And there are a lot of weird motherfuckers out there who just do weird, stupid shit, or they hate women or some shit. I don't know. We stopped at a gas station where a police car was parked, and then he stopped. Wow. Like, what was he doing? Was he getting like giving like rapey vibes and shit, or what? I've attracted a lot of attention with yoga pants and joggers. I'm sure you do, Wild Fox. Yes, Bree Hall. I care, goddamn and shit. Yeah, I mean I talk shit, but my sweats get me in trouble. Right? Like like that meme I posted, Nick. I'm up here, ho. Okay? Especially because we are in gray sweatpants season, all right? But then when it's summertime, we got the gray sweat shorts. So what? Okay? It's kind of the curse of being Sheboygan, If you got it, swing it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, but I do notice you ladies be awfully eye rapey, okay? You really do, okay? I don't think, and I know y'all are used to being so fucking slick because a woman could fucking check you out head to toe and not just from her peripherals, okay? Those sneaky asses. That's how they be doing it, Sometimes they could be looking straight, but they are looking at you over here. And then sometimes their eyes kind of get a little, but you could just tell, you feel it. It's like security. It's like those of you who are very intuitive, this is another little test. You could tell who the undercover security officers are just by the way they look at you. Just a glance lets you know right then and there. Yep, you one of them. That hoe where, yeah, well, I am exclusive community dick now, Miss Smacky, so hey, I gotta have the proper uniform as well, right? Some cats tried that when my sis had a flat. He say he wouldn't leave us alone, kept asking for the phone number. Damn, blood, like you only gotta tell me once. No, I am not going to persist with you. Partly number one, because I never fucking get rejected. I only find out if a bitch got immaculate taste. That's all. That's all I'm doing with you. Okay, so if you say no, hey, no problem. Thank you again for saving me time. I know there's probably mad red flags that I'm not even picking up on, but thank you. All right, keep it moving. Yes, I know you do. I know you are the prime suspect, Deaconess Smacky. We keep expelling demons with you. We just expelled legions of demons. Hallelujah. Now you're back. Where'd you get these new ones from? Nope, it's embarrassing. I try not to look. See, let me demonstrate something on how people language things. See, because the way that you language something, number one, it shows how you represent things to yourself, but it also creates your internal structures, right?
So she says, nope, I try not to look. She didn't say she doesn't look. She says she tries not to look, which indicates to me massive failure. I try not to look. Oh, now you jumping on that too, Bree? Yeah. But you're trying not to look, that's a vibe too that you're broadcasting. So if you have a good antenna somewhere, that's going to get picked up too. It's not a rejection. It's not. Like, I get it. Thank you, Wise Fox. Prime suspect. I think you the prime suspect. You and Deaconess Smacky over there are the prime suspects. You manifest no rejection. I don't frame it as rejection. I really truly do frame it as this broad is saving me some time. I thank you. That's it. Because each one of you comes with your own bullshit. And it's just, can I handle, or do I want to handle or deal with your particular exclusive set of bullshit? I mean, I got my bullshit too. I got my ways, Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Try not to look. I ain't buying it. Who are you selling to, Bree? I mean, I tell my homegirls, I give them the sheriff's office number. Yeah. I be like, man, that was actually an opener of mine one time. I said, because I live in San Mateo County. So I'm like, iFucking's illegal in San Mateo County, right? So that was, irate me. It's stop by and say hello at least, buy me a coffee or something before. Shit, pick your poison. Yeah. So, I mean, what was I getting on to? Yeah, you just gotta anyways. And once again, that comes down to the pedestal. It's not on a pedestal. Doesn't mean I don't value a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's just obviously nobody. I mean, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea or coffee, period. So that's fine. That's good. I'm gonna talk shit about what I'm looking at, and guys like and enjoy it, because let's put you back up here. I'm gonna talk shit about what I'm looking at, and guys like and enjoy it because they be laughing. Yeah, I mean, so I can already tell you like one of the more aggressive ones. I've met some very aggressive women too. Some very aggressive, rapey women. I'm not saying that that's you, Tina. I'm just saying there is a small demographic of very aggressive, bold women. There definitely is. And they have no problem. Oh, shit. Christina, real life in the house. She said, I'm not a cup of tea. I'm a shot of tequila. Do you burn all the way down? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I noticed that some of the, some of the larger structures of women, you know what I'm saying, are oftentimes the most aggressive. And I figured it's probably because they have to be, It's one of them, what is that, laws of Newton's law, whatever, law of survival and shit. They got to survive too, right? I'm talking about them linebackers, they can get very aggressive, very, very aggressive. Did the Cougars claw me? I haven't been clawed yet by the Cougars yet. You know what I'm saying? Usually it's, I don't know, they're always younger, seems to be. I don't make it that way. It's just the way it is. Like, yes, the big bunion backs, the attack of the bunion backs. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the attack of the bunion backs. Oh, yeah. Where you could hear the stress in the knees in every step. You know what I'm saying? Like, those chicks can get very they're often the most loudest as well. You know, and a lot of times it might be loud in the sense of like it's kind of overcompensating because they try and come off as like just supremely confident. Like, yeah, I'm built like a linebacker, and bitch, what? You know, and it's like, okay, great, you know. You're gonna get clawed. Yeah, well, I'm open to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to it. I'm open to it, Bree. Shit. If it's the right claw, you know, I don't mind working for my clawing either. Okay. Like, we're no slouch over here. You know, you put in the work, then you know, and if that happens to happen during the work, okay, great. You know, we don't ask for no handouts over here. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're always the ones, and like they have like the fine friend, but then like they're the loudest, the linebacker. You know what I'm saying? They're the loudest. Shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all probably all got some linebacker friends, or at least one friend. Not friends, that's plural. No. If you got more than one linebacker as a friend, you're doing way too much, yo. You're doing way too much. You're doing way too much. What is you doing? Like, you're obviously going to stick out amongst the linebackers, right? But you only need that one. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be surrounded by like the Twin Towers and shit, you know? No. That's too many. Lord. But hey, you know, linebackers need love too. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't going to be for me. But hey, I wish them all the best. Okay. They deserve to be, you know, fulfilled as well. You know? You know, some of them can't, not, you know, I'm not aggressive at all. I get those men that come really aggressive. I'm not sure why. Well, see, this is the reason why, Christine, in real life. Let's put you up here. I've seen some BBWs that are sexy as fuck. Okay. So, yes, it comes down to how you wear it. You know, are you comfortable in your own skin? Right? No matter what you got or don't got, right? Are you comfortable in your own skin? Like all those things matter, right? But what I'm talking about, you know, a linebacker, you are no linebacker. You know, a linebacker though. Like I'm sure you do, you know, like they could, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you just finding that out, Rehal. But do I make sense to you, Christine? You know, like I said, to me, one thing that also makes like a woman is I watch the way a woman moves, you know, because she could be technically fine, but she just seems like all stiff and shit when she walks and shit. Like she got to stick up her ass, or maybe she's extra nitty about shit and stuff like that. I'm good on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I watch how a woman moves as well. And like I said, I've seen some BBWs that like, they're just fluid as shit. You know what I'm saying? Sexy as hell, beautiful, pretty, the whole shebang. You know what I'm saying? So with no ass, with nos at all. Yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about, where the shoulders are like this. They got the bunion back. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times the legs might go in like this, chunk, chunk. You know, like they got the, I mean, not attacking anybody if you happen to have knock kneed. Hey, I was pigeon toed as a kid. All right, so you know, watch it. All right, but you get what I'm talking about. Okay, you understand what I'm saying. I know we're here. I know we're here. All right, all right. But there's a lot of things that go into making a woman like sexy as fuck. I've also seen y'all know this too, right? How many ladies? All right, you have a man who's like attractive, okay, physically, aesthetically attractive, but for some reason he's not sexy to you. Then you got a man who's just like sexy as fuck to you. Like you're like, he can get it. All right. There's that too. He may not be, you know, aesthetically the marker for, you know, a dude that you should be throwing your chonies at, but yeah, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? So there's something about it. There's also the vibe, the way he carries himself, the way he, you know, all that good shit. I know you got me, Chris. Yeah. So all these things, Hank Hill, I didn't say that shit. I didn't go into Hank Hill. But hey, there is a woman out there who Hank Hill. I mean, you know, she gets the clam moist, for Hank Hill. Like Hank Hill gets the clam moist. You know what I'm saying? The pork chop makes its own grease for Hank Hill. So everyone has their demographic, you know, their demographic. I say pick the demographic that values you the most. You know what I'm saying? That like fucking worships you the most. Why not? Why do you want to spend a majority of your time trying to convince somebody? This sounds like a waste of fucking time to me. A big, huge waste of time. I'm sure you'd prefer to be worshipped just in the ways that you want, right? I mean, who wants somebody who's not really kind of, sort of interested in them? Like, tell me where and how that's sexy. But then again, you women like it when you can't really pin down a guy. If a guy is too much into the I like you and all this shit, like it's somehow how can I say it? What is it? The chase is over. Y'all need the chase. Y'all have to have the chase somewhere. Y'all can't get too comfortable, kicking your tootsies up. Y'all got to be kept on the edge of your seat a little bit here and there. Y'all got to know. I'm not making it up. We all know it's true. You don't even have to admit it. You know it's true. If you look back into your history, you'll find you probably shitted on maybe a couple good guys just because they were fucking boring. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, because you can't. That's right. That ain't me. Of course not, Bree Hall. Of course, Bree Hall is excluded from this conversation. I mean, this little part of it, you know what I'm saying? Because, of course, it doesn't apply to her. Some women love trying rebound. Yeah, there's a lot of that. They be rebounded while they still in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I find right now, you got to find your groove. You got to find your vibe in this life, right? Or I'm talking about right now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. You got to find your vibe, your groove right now. And I find the vibe or groove that seems to be, pretty good for me is the whole library book vibe. Like I check you out, I borrow you, and I bring you back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead. I'm not trying to break up no homes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just trying to add. That's all. Just add to the life experience. You know what I'm saying? That's it. St. Shango is all about those good things. I prefer to drink my Johnny Walker Black with a splash of amaretto. Yeah, that'll do it. I was thinking about that yesterday. What were you thinking about in particular? The rebound thing? Adele, see, Deaconess, thank you. I appreciate your honesty. There are some women who just haven't reached that point in place where they can openly admit shit. It's okay. It's all right. We're fucked up too. Okay. I will openly admit where we're fucked up. It's more F boys in 2022. I challenge that though. Is there really? If the universe is all, and the universe is mental, and each one of our unique universes is a reflection of us in totality. So, meaning, in your in your reality, you will find the reflections of all these different parts of yourself in the form of people, places, circumstances, shit like that. So I would have to me, I think that is more of a belief. I'm going to challenge you. Beat you. I'm going to challenge you. Library book. Yes, mama. You'll be read with the you'll be read with the best of them, okay? If a motherfucker want to spin a block, sorry, we move. Yeah. See, now Nell's gonna challenge. Well, I don't mean challenge me like challenge, but like she gives a good contemplating thought right here. Hey, woo woo, what's going on, fam? She says, what happens to being careful about sharing your energy with people? Yes. Yes. Do that. I'm careful of that now more than ever. Okay. I would say, yeah, you absolutely have to be. You want of course. I mean, it's as if like your intuition is not speaking to you when you're dealing with that, especially when you're first conversing with the person, and it's probably telling you some shit. It's telling you, yeah, this is cool, this is good for you, or this is good, this is cool, or not. And whether you listen or not, I think, but one can get too afraid of sharing their energy, and like the security now becomes prison in a way. So I don't think that's good either, so there has to be, you got to give it away somehow, right? Somebody getting it. You know what I'm saying? Just choose wisely. That's all. Just choose wisely. That's what I would say. Listen to your intuition. You know what I'm saying? Not just your, yeah. Not just your concha. Okay. Good night, Wise Fox. I did hit my ex before I spin the block. Did you? Okay. There's a lot of that. Yeah, they always come back. You can look at it like, breathe. You can look at it like a library book or a boomerang. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? They always come back. And even if they come back, you gotta like kind of re-vet them again. You don't know where they done scurried off to and what they done got into. Do they got fleas and shit? You know what I mean? If that's the case, don't worry, don't bother coming back. It's good. We can still be friends though. My big thing now is if something ends, I really want to be cool with the other person. That doesn't mean I want to be in constant contact and shit and all this. I don't, no. But as long as we cool, there's no need for us to be going at each other's throat and, doing all that shit. I don't want to end something like that, and I try, especially like within myself, to make sure that like, I'm cool. Like, I care for this person, or like this person's cool. I want to see the best to you. Hey, whatever, if you want to come over and, let me in that throat, that's fine too. I'm not going to make no bones about that, pun intended, but, hey, go with the vibe and listen. That's what I say. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. I'd hit my ex before I spin the block. Why? To find out where he at? Okay, I'd hit my ex before I spin the block. Is that to find out where he's at, or because you rebounded? One of the two. Damn, this went way longer than I thought. See what you do to me? All right, once I get around you, I can't leave. We get into our conversations and shit, So, yeah. I mean, we all rebound. Everybody rebounds. The rebound is like having something in your back pocket a little bit, Depends, but it can be that way. Sometimes it bees that way, Yeah. I don't know. You're a better man than me. Why you say that? Why you say that, Davis? Sergeant Davis. It was the scurry off part for me. Really? Oh. Yeah, it's true though. Like, you don't know what they done got into them, I should say. So sometimes that'll change though. Now we can't rebound, unfortunately. Maybe if you give it 2 weeks. How can you? It's like, how can I share this something's personal? Okay, let me just say it like this. Okay, I love Yanni worshiping. Okay, I'm just gonna let you kind of figure out what that is if you don't know. All right, I do. I love it. Okay, and anyone who knows me on an intimate level knows I'm telling the truth. All right, your pleasure is my pleasure. I know that sounds real slick and shit, but it actually is the truth. And what that means is I actually derive more pleasure from your pleasure than I do for my own. So yeah, I can go in the bathroom and rub one out in like 2 minutes. I mean, it's like real empty in a way. You know what I'm saying? I'm like this afterwards. But it's that energy exchange. It's just the same reason why a real woman, needs gratifying, fulfilling sex, because there's an information and an energy exchange that's going on between a man and a woman, right? That you're not going to get from the rose, as good as the rose may be to you. All right. But as good as that that's why you can just feel a very stark difference. I mean, of course, I'm assuming you've had something like myself, okay, which I'm pretty sure you haven't, but so there is that energy in that energetic exchange. It does something for both of us on so many levels. You know what I'm saying? It's so many. Some are very subtle, some are very loud and pronounced, whatever, but all points in between. If we cool, if not, oh well, be mad. No, yeah, that's I'm gonna put this up here. Yeah, they might be mad at me. I'm just saying my intention is to be cool. I'm not gonna kiss their ass. You know what I'm saying? If they want to still be mad or some shit like that, I guess you could say I'm mature enough now and wise enough to finally get it that is their feelings. And if I didn't do anything, if I know I'm 10-2-6, I'm clear, you know what I'm saying? I'm free to go, then that's on them. I mean, I can't, I'm not responsible for how everybody feels. We are all responsible for how we feel individually when it comes down to it. That's why you've heard, can nobody make you happy? You can allow them to enhance your happiness or subtract from your happiness, but that's on you. That's on you. They be good comments. Say, I learned so. Yep. I just have to sit back and listen. Oh, she over here ear hustler. So I know if I see Christine in real life, she ear hustler. What? What? Yeah. Hey, Nicholas, you just on my side, you just posted that at 11:11 because it's 11:11 right now. I know over there where y'all are at, it's 2:11. So I appreciate the fact you even here. I don't know. You could be like, oh, I don't know, sleeping, but you're not. Could be like Bree or Bijou. Where are you at? I don't think I asked you where you at. But what do you say? When that exchange is mutually satisfying, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It has to be mutual. It has to be, like I say, I only deal with win-win-win situations. Those are the only ones worth it, to me, in my opinion. If I'm the only one getting off, it's not worth it. If she's the only one getting off, it could still be worth it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because even in certain, different sex magic rituals, the guy does not bust off. I don't bust off. I'm cool with that. Oh, I will have my time though. You know what I'm saying? Get that throaty ody ready. Okay. Yeah. All right. But yeah, Oh, we have who we have here? What type of thumbnail is that? Cherry Jackson, welcome to this conversation this is the overtime part. Welcome to the reading. I think you're new here, huh? Let me try it first. Try what, Bijou? There's a lag with this chat sometimes. So you might be saying some shit and I'm thinking you're saying it to what I'm saying right now, but you're saying it to some shit I said 2 minutes ago. Oh, you did? Yeah, we talking about some sex mutual satisfying shit and how energetically and spiritually it is edifying to both parties. I mean, I would think that's why it's designed. It's supposed to be like that, but obviously it's not. And that's why you have a lot of, it affects men differently, but it does affect them. But for women, You know, this is another thing, and I've said this before with you women, right? I can't imagine living a life where if I'm gonna have sex, I gotta cross my fingers that I'm gonna cross the finish line tonight. You know what I'm saying? With this motherfucker, you know, if I was a woman, like that's got to be hard. As a man going into a sexual situation, you know you're gonna pop off. You know you're gonna pop off. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There ain't no guessing. You ain't hoping. You know you're gonna pop off, you know. But when a woman sleeps with a man, especially for the first time, or even after the fifth, sixth, seventh time, you know, he could have maybe hit a home run one of those sessions, right? Let's say he hit one here, but this one back again to Dudsville. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're only as good as your last hit, fam. You know what I mean? It is. Bijou, see, look at that. I've inspired tears. Yeah. Look. You did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what the bitch be looking like too. See that emoji right there with the tears? That's what they be looking like. That's what a lot of y'all be looking like. You know? And I've asked plenty of women, well, why you do it? And one of the answers that I would hear is, well, you hope that this is the time, you know. But then there's, of course, bonding hormonal chemicals that happen during sex, whether you pop off or not. Okay. But it's obviously greater if you're multi-orgasmic, right? Ain't that a great thing? Right? Why wouldn't you want to be? Right? No, Cherry, I'm not doing no more readings. I got plenty of readings to do after hour-long ones tonight. Yeah, so I ain't doing no readings. I did one weekly reading, and you're more than welcome to press rewind. And this reading actually is for you, okay? I didn't even know you, but I knew you would be here. So, yeah, it's for you too. Yeah, I ain't lying, Bijou. You got that right. And the eyeballs do be popping out the head. You know what I'm saying? Exorcist style. Yeah. And just like with men, right? To just stimulate one part of your dick is not good, right? Most often the head, right? Just like with women, some women's they overstimulate. They have too many what is called regional orgasms, clitoral orgasms. Okay, clitoral orgasms are cool, better than nothing, right? But they don't really relieve. It's like, you know, have you ever took a shit and then like later on you're like, you knew when you was taking the shit, it wasn't all going to come out. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I still got more. You know what I mean? But it's like, well, you're just going to have to cut your losses here, wipe away, and carry on with your day. And maybe you'll feel when you're really, really ready, right? Because you still have more inside you, right? Well, clitoral orgasms only take a little bit out, right? So you still have more up inside you. So you have G-spot orgasms, you got cervical orgasms, you even got orgasms where, you know, I ain't even got to touch you. Okay, so there's levels to this shit, is what I'm saying. I'm not. Has anybody said anything about an enormous dick? Correct me if I'm wrong. Has anybody said anything about an enormous dick? Let me know. And no one will read us. Thanks for. Oh, okay. Like I said, Sherry, there's a week-long reading before all this shit talking I'm doing. Okay, you're more than welcome to press rewind. You can just, matter of fact, grab the fucking thing and scroll it back, and you will see a weekly reading that's gonna blow your motherfucking socks off. Okay, Cherry Jackson. He said, "Well, now," he said, "I hate putting it down one night. Now you trying to cook? Oh, now hold up. Hey, that's part of it. You got to accept that, bro. It's called responsibility. You got to respect. You got to accept that. No, I'm just telling you. There is different kind. Am I lying? Someone tell me if I'm lying, please. Somebody, any of you, tell me. Am I lying? Am I lying? That's all I want to know." Cherry Jackson. What did you say? Oh, yeah. I'm going to put that on there. So if someone's scrolling by, they're gonna be like, wait, what? And I mean, from what I understand, a lot of you women say the same shit. Like, you know, what good is it if it's big if he don't know how to use it? If you don't know what the fuck he's doing, you know? I think there's a whole other kind of intimacy when you can literally feel what your partner's feeling. I think that's a whole other form of, I don't think we're ready for that conversation here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm not talking about. I never even said the words enormous dick. I don't know. Sherry Jackson. I guess she wanted to read them or some shit. Hey, you can go find Prince Akufu. I am a Nigerian shaman. I messaged you because I seen you in a dream, and I want to offer you a reading. Those internal. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now we're talking. Yeah. Them full body joints. The Louisville Slugger. Yeah. Yeah. The regional ones are just like, that's where the orgasm stays. It's just like within this area. You know what I'm saying? But you know about the full body ones. As men, we got to train ourselves to be able to have like, because we can be multi-orgasmic too without, you know, shooting up the club. You know what I'm saying? So that would be ideal, I would think. I mean, that way you can just keep fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mr. 42. Is that the great Bambino or what? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, see, we're gonna put you up here. Let me put this up there. Yeah, those are the ones that like where you leave your body and shit, you know? And there's different kinds of those, but like, yeah, like I just said, like, you know, every woman is her own universe. So you're gonna have to explore that universe properly, right? You're gonna have to like put your time in. You know, don't think walking into it, you just know where all the buttons are. That's fucking half the fun is finding the goddamn buttons, you know, pressing her buttons, finding what's what, you know, finding little Easter eggs. Yeah. Shit like that. I mean, if I'm just, that's my opinion anyway. Okay, that's just my opinion. All right. It's fun to get her to make a mess and then, you know, clean it up. The cleanup's part of the fun. You know what I'm saying? So we can do it again. Right. But that's just me. That's just my take on it. I mean, everyone, I'm not saying it's the way to go. That's just me, you know. Jackie Robinson. Dude, how did I forget that one? That's right. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's how I think about it. That's how I view it, you know. And no, you can't do that with everybody. Because you do create stalkers that way. And you know, hey. And if you both leave your bodies together, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Because now you start getting off into like tantric and sex magic and all this other shit, you know? And that's where it really gets, now we can start creating some shit like that. You know? They got what is it? Uber Eats or what is that? DoorDash and shit. So this is going to be like door sex magic. Okay, you need to. Yeah. Can I get your signature here? Okay, no. Yeah, you know, shit. He said, Brooklyn, we go hard. That's to me what it's about, though. You know, I mean, as a man, my cousin always taught me. You know, he's the one who was hipping me up because he always had all the bitches and shit. You know, so I wanted to be like him. You know, he was like my older brother, so he was like, you know, he's the one that hit me to the game. He was like, man, you got to have your shit together from the, you know, from the shoes up all the way to the top of your head, you know, because he that's what he would tell me. They're going to look at you from your shoes to your head. So you need to have your shit right. You know what I'm saying?
You need to do something with this hair. You know, you gotta have the right fits. You gotta be dripped. You know, you gotta have the right little things on and all. You know, he told me the whole little shit. But he would always tell me, and it actually kind of like it. I don't know why. I guess it always stuck to me. It stuck with me. He was like, if you ain't hitting home runs, bro, they're gonna be talking about you real bad. They're gonna be talking about you. So I never forgot that shit. I never forgot that shit. And you know what? That shit's true. Okay? That shit's true. That's one of the realest fucking things. You know, what's faster than a telegram or the internet? Bitches talking. That's quick. Yeah. So I always kept that in mind. Thank you, BG Jones. You know it. See, honesty, like we can have an open conversation, that's fine. Ain't nobody got a front, put on airs and shit. No. Like, it is true. They will talk about you. Okay. So you better not be doing none of that neck action fucking. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Damon Wayans, he was like, when he was laying on the shit, he was like, you think you be fucking, but the only thing moving is this neck. Ain't none of this shit moving back. You're just like, oh, just for that tea. Oh, I bet you there is. I know there is. I know there is. I know there's plenty of those little groups and all that. Yeah, y'all be having your network together. I got to say, y'all have y'all logistics together. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I think I'm finished to bounce right now because I do have a lot of other shit to do. I didn't plan on taking this long. You know what I'm saying? But for all you who are joining me, and I know it's late as fuck where you at, I appreciate you being here. Okay. I'll probably be back tomorrow with something. I don't know what yet. But hey, Deaconess, you ever have one of those? Nah, you want to be making your ass cheeks touch the back of your head and then wow. All right. That's what you want to do. Shit. Doing all this. Anyways, so anyways, thank you for joining. And like I said, we're gonna come back again. Look out for some more good shit. All right. So peace. Y'all be safe. Have a good day today. I know for some of y'all it's early morning or it's about to be. It's already Monday. You know what I'm saying? Drop 3 pennies at a crossroads. Why don't you? Okay. Open up your roads. Shout out. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got a question here. Hold on. What does it mean when you meet a woman's friends and they all talkative when you meet them? Once you smash, they standoffishly and don't want to speak. I don't know. That could be 2 different ways. I'm kind of thinking that they probably heard some shit that kind of intrigued them. So there might be that sexual tension going on, you know, because I would think if they heard, like, let's just say, pretend like the word was like he was whack or something, right? I would think they'd still keep carrying on with the kiki kaka shit. You know what I'm saying? It'd probably even increase more now that you're there. So if they get all standoffish and shit, they might be like shit. Because you know, women, yeah, they just can't hold water, you know. And as much as they, you know, they got their little systems and their little groups, and they be sharing information, a lot of them don't know there's certain shit you just shouldn't share. You know what I'm saying? Because the next bitch is gonna want to know what the fuck is up with this. Okay, I mean, y'all are great marketing, though. I appreciate it. All right, don't get me wrong now. Oh, see, wait, we have a goddess right here. You see that? It says she talked bad about you. I don't know. All this is contextual. It's all contextual. But yeah. According to Deaconess Smacky, though, she said she talked bad about you, bro. But once again, neither her nor I were there. So I don't know. Oh shit! Now they chiming in. Hey, let's. Hey, that's harsh. Shit. Oh, it was. Oh, then we have. See, now you done started it now, Nicholas. Oh, Nicholas. Look, she probably shared your size, and they're looking. There it is, bro. They keep chiming in. I would kind of maybe listen. I would kind of maybe listen to them. You know, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I mean, they speak womanese. I mean, they win. You know what I'm saying? So, and even though, yes, I'm a hybrid, okay, 100% man, but I am a lesbian trapped in a man's body, okay? So, I do also speak womanese, all right? However, not as good as them because they're full-fledged goddesses. So, if it was fire, we all friends. Oh, shit. See, now you getting hipped on it now. See, we all learn it here, brother. So, you know what I'm saying? They talk with their eyes. That's a big one right there, bud. That's a big one right there. They talk with their eyes. How they look at you. You know what I'm saying? That's when she tried to trap me, cooking and shit. Oh, okay. Well, we have a smorgasbord of opinions on what that possibly could mean. But yeah, so I mean, how did she act? You know, the woman in question, she tried trapping you, right? Tried cooking and all that shit. Ladies, do y'all be cooking for weak trash ass dick off the rip? I don't think you do. But please enlighten, please, please, please. I want to learn. I'm a master student. I'm constantly learning. So if I'm eyeing you, I'm curious. Okay. Christine, real life. Are you wearing gray sweatpants? Christine asked. You said no. That's what I know. You're answering my question, Bijou. So you go back up on the wall. You understand? That's what I thought. Like a bitch ain't gonna even make you a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? You don't even get a sandwich if it's trash, right? So, ladies, how? I mean, I'm just saying the bro was cooking for him. No dinner for weak worms. Ouch! What the fuck? Oh, no dinner for you peasants. No dinner for peasant dick. You know? Okay. Hey, oh, you know, shit. I've had men cook for me before I cook for them. Now, were they trying to get the skins, Deaconess Smacky? Is this before they got the skins? You know what I'm saying? See, look, Christina, real liar. I'm cooking and cleaning too. Hey, babe, I cleaned your apartment. Oh, did you? All right. She spun the block hard when we stopped talking. Oh, well, yeah. Maybe you just described the situation a little different or something. I don't know, but I mean, I think the main thing is okay. Well, I gotta ask this, bro. I gotta ask this. So before I let you go, man. Okay, I have to know this. Okay, and please be honest. Were you tricking? Hmm. Were you tricking? And hey, if you was, I'm not going to judge you. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this now because you got the ladies saying, hey, you know, it was after. That's a good sign, Smacky, Deaconess. She stay asking where my girl at.
Okay. No, I'm just curious though, based off of like what you had, what you said in that one comment, and then they were all like giving their interpretations based on their womanese as far as what it meant, and flashed to me when I was chilling at the crib. I was over it. But in the process of getting to the punani, to the vagina, to the concha, okay, to the chocho, all right, were you tricking in order to get that? That's what I want to know. And flash to me. You say flash me. See, that's why I wish I could have. We need to have a thing where we can all just be, we can hear each other. Yeah. I want to hear y'all's vocal inflections and shit too. When you saying some of this shit. And flash me. Like you mean like flashed you or like flash the lights, like nigga, I'm outside, that type of thing. That's interesting. Yes, I find it fascinating. Once again, oh hey, you know what? I'll put that up there afterwards. Okay. I'm waiting on you, Nicholas. Come on, man. Little bit, just dinner on some road dog shit. Well, at least you, I mean, depends on, I guess, what kind of dinner it was, but you know, shit. Your girl or her friend? I'm single. Okay, so yeah, he's y'all. Because the comment in question, if in case you know, I'm sure y'all know, but let's just put it back up. Is I was asked this as I was concluding the show, and now we went on a little extra now. So look, what does it mean when you meet a woman? Let's bring it back to this because this is the epicenter. Okay, what does it mean when you meet a woman's friends? And they all talkative when you meet them. Once you smash, they're standoffish. See, I didn't, okay, now I'm putting it together and don't want to speak. And according to the ladies here in the chat, their opinion is they were saying that it was trash. So that's why they were standoffish after he smashed. So what he's saying is, yeah, I met her friends before I fucked her. Everyone, we're all chilling and like, ha ha ha, kiki, right? But after I fucked her, and then I see her with her friends, they're all standoffish. They don't want to talk to me. So the ladies here, okay, now it's all making more sense. All right. Maybe she told him he was off limits. That was going to be the other thing that I said. No bullshit. Yeah. Look, you got that. Then you got her saying this too. You off limits. And the reason that I asked was you tricking because there's only really one or the other why a woman's going to like kind of mark you and be like, yo, this one's off limits. Because either, you know, you're putting it down or because you are a grape. You know, in sales, we would call the ones who are just, they're a lay down. You know what I'm saying? A grape is, I can call the same business for different campaigns. You know, just like next month I call them again. Every time I call, they give. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a grape, a bitch might want to like fence you off, be like, nah, this is mine. You know what I'm saying? But it's either for being a grape or a trick or because you put it down. Because you're a cocksman. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But that's why I asked you, was you tricking? Did you mess with the dominant female of the group? Okay, she's the dominant one. There you go. She done marked you off. They're absolutely right. It would, right, Adela? I'm gonna hook that up. What's going on, Anne Marina? How are you? I wish she was earlier because we're getting off here. I'm single, getting off here. Hey, well. Did you mess with the dominant? Okay, yeah. So yeah, he was messing with the dominant one. She told the other ones, "Hey, bitch, don't be looking at my, you know." And okay, cool. That's what happened. So see, now it turns the whole thing around. You know, you off limits. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Christine. See, that's what I was actually thinking at first. I was like, it sounds kind of like she's like kind of like marking it where it's like, don't even be fucking all in my nigga's face, you know? Don't be doing that. Mm-hmm. See, there it is. Right there for you. All right. Now I'm gonna let y'all go, okay? Because I got to go. It's already 11:30 here, so and I know it's late where y'all at. Hope y'all have a good night's rest if you can get it. Have a wonderful Monday. Take some pennies to the crossroads. You know, work with whoever crossroad deity you got going on today. You know, dick is off limits. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what she was trying to say, Nicholas. Anyways, we'll definitely be seeing you Thursday, okay? Because Thursday's the actual Ask Shango Right Now show where you can get your own personal questions answered, get a card of the day also, you know, all that good shit. But anyways, good night, salute, much love to each and every one of you. Y'all be safe out there, and we'll catch you again.